Welcome, gamers and geeks, to another D&D session. She was here a moment ago. I don't know where she's gone. She'll be back, I'm sure. I'm Anthony, I'm the DM. I run games of Dungeons and Dragons on the Games and Geekery Discord server. And today we're playing Jade Lotus. We're on episode number 42. Yay! Sorry for my confusion. There's a charging cable for an iPhone on my desk, and neither I nor Ellen own an iPhone, so why the hell?
For your other gaming devices.
No.
That requires an iPhone.
No. Anyway,
The iPhone fairy.
would you guys like to introduce yourselves, please?
Bagsies first.
You want
Oh,
to?
we all know what I'm dibsing, so I will.
All right, go ahead, Blood Dancer.
I play Blood Dancer, the sappy half-orc. With the... He's got a Hydra, and a Dark Mantle Port Happy. And he doesn't even try to cause chaos, it just seems to follow him. It's quite impressive.
Okay.
Me done.
Who wants to go next?
Alright, since I'm assuming Pryor and Hinoka will go after each other and Titus will go last, I will go ahead and do it. I'm King Larry. Larry said he is the first of his name, a goblin, and a bard, and a bit of a fighter too. I use my lovely Jade Lotuses of Rick Ghastly and Philip the Gallop. They're lovely creatures.
Lovely creatures. Indeed.
Yes, they are.
Okay. Prior.
I will go ahead. I'm Rob. I play Prior Pride, the Houndfolk Paladin. And two main creatures that I've been using is So the Black Abishai and Elf Lobber the Giant.
Mm-hmm. And is Hinoka back yet?
I don't see her
She
yet.
just needs 1 minute.
Titus, you're gonna have to come on, fill the dead air for us.
How dare Noka make me go before last? Hello, I am Titus, our insectoid rogue, and my companions are Jaeger the Beheger and Phantom the Balhanoth.
Nice.
Forgot what the Balhanoth was there for a second, so.
You went lost.
That's
It's alright, next time we're going to sit
mean.
here in the silence.
Hinoka, you get to be last for once.
My name is Amanda. I play Hanoka, a Goliath barbarian, and I have a salamander named Combo, and a rat pack,
Yeah.
and a lot more.
Yes. And since we're in a proper fight now, you can use whatever. Now, what happened last time we played, folks? Do you remember?
Well, okay, we were fighting, and after continuation of our last one, and well, we fought, and then we had accusations of fights from both sides of some cheating that happened, and since they were out of this world, they were told for them to understand, and then someone talked in their mind. Larry claimed it was him, and then Larry got blasted. With, I think it was a bolt, one of those spells. I'm not sure which one.
They hit you with their best shot.
Dun 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 dun. Sorry, hit me with your best shot.
Fire away. Okay. So, Starspawn attacked. Yep. So, yeah, you'd been fighting, officially, and then, yeah, you both sides got pulled aside to hash out your differences, and one of the aliens took offense, and Eldritch Bolt. Now you're fighting. So, roll initiative, folks.
Initiative. Honestly, I just hope I don't get a. Oh wait, don't we get a +4 because of Prior being here?
Plus to your initiative.
Yes.
Maybe.
Whatever our proficiency bonus is, because we're all the same level.
Oh, or our
So you get
proficiency
to add
bonus.
your
Okay.
You get to add your proficiency on top, is what he's saying.
Okay, I just want to make sure that for Titus.
Well, what's the range on it? Because Titus did back up 10 feet before he spoke psychic going to their minds, so I might be out of range of it.
Is it 10 feet or 30 feet, Prior?
10 feet right now.
Okay, so I'd probably still be in range.
Ooh.
13 for me.
Doink.
Okay. Yeah, it'll be fine. That everybody? Got Titus, Prior, Larry, Hanoka. Yeah, Blood Dancer. We need Blood Dancer to roll.
Blood Dance's initiative.
I still go before the weird insectoid guys, or the weird worm guys.
The wormy worm people. Yep.
There weren't people that I'm not allowed to eat.
Noodle? Sean?
Blood Dancer.
Never said that in character, so you can eat them if you want.
I will roll.
Okay, good. You heard us. Fantastic.
My apologies. I was trying to pause a video about a giraffe.
About a giraffe.
Yes, I had it on low volume. I didn't realise I hadn't paused it.
I thought she said a video about a donut.
Don't even go there. Anyway.
Do
Danger
not
Loop.
even go.
Blood Dancer goes first.
Okay. Now, would it be reasonable to assume that if anything happened to the guards, that Blood Dancer would get blamed for the chaos?
They might be concerned about that. Yeah. Whether or not it's true is another matter, but Blood Dancer would probably be concerned about that. Yes.
Okay. Then he is probably going to try and team up with one of the guards.
Okay, you're assuming that the guards are involving themselves in the fight.
Aren't they? If they're not, then I won't.
They're probably going to try and use the confusion to get the hell out of there. But if you want to persuade the guards to help you fight the Starspawn,
I mean, if they're chickening out, that's fine. It just makes things easier for me.
Okay.
Let's see. Oh, I know what spell I want to use. Can I use the polymorph?
You want to try and polymorph one of the Starspawn?
I want to polymorph myself into something that can hit the Starspawn.
Okay. All right.
So can I turn myself into a? Oh, I know, a steggy.
Let's see. So with polymorph, so it has to be CR 11 or less, right?
I think it's whatever your CR is.
Yeah, it'll be our level equated to a CR. I think a Steggy somewhere around. It's lower than a T-Rex, so probably around like a 7 or an 8.
Yeah, it's CR4. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's what I just wanted to make sure. So, a creature you can see within range into a new form. Creature has no effect on shape changer or a creature with 0 hit points. You're not a shape changer. It's yeah. That's for the duration. The game's so yeah, that turns you into. You're going to be using the Stegosaurus's stats until this wears off. Okay.
Yeah.
You don't have access to your spells or any of your class features. Okay?
That is fine.
All right. So you are Stegosaurus. That was your action.
Yes.
As a Stegosaurus, you have a 40-foot movement. What do you want to do?
I would like to get closer to them, at least within, let's see, within 10 feet. Yeah, within 10 feet.
Okay. So suddenly a huge dinosaur is in front of them. Okay.
I'm a green stego because I want to be green.
Okay. Larry the Goblin, what you want to do?
I want to try something I've never done before. Well, never done successfully. Alright. I'm going to use my bonus action to go ahead and expend one of my uses of Bardic Inspiration.
Okay.
And I'm going to spin a little tail. Well, get some tails from the Great Beyond.
Aha.
Alright, I roll it. Okay, so I roll it right now.
Yep. Use your Bardic Inspiration die to roll on the table. So it's a D8.
Okay, so I have to roll.
It's a D8.
It's D12.
What? Your character sheet says D8.
Oh wait, okay. I was looking at the weird guide, the Tales Told Through You. Sorry, I was looking at that.
Yeah, you don't get access to the full list
until I'm level.
Until you have a D12. Yep.
Yep. Got it. Sorry. My bad.
That's okay.
Alright. So my thing is... Okay. Alright, I got D8. Okay. Did not pair this, but this is going to be fine either way. Alright. Tale of the Avenger. For 1 minute, any creature that hits its target with a melee attack takes force damage equal to your roll of Bardic Inspiration die. Cool.
And you can use that as a bonus action, if I remember correctly.
It takes a bonus action to make, I thought it was... Shoot, I actually have to check this out.
Oh, yeah, it's a bonus action. You're right. It's a bonus action to roll your Tales for the Beyond, and then an action to use it. Yeah.
Yep. And since I know I know two people who get into the thick of it, it's either Pryor or Hinoka.
For a minute, any creature that hits the target with a melee attack takes force damage equal to the roll of your Bardic Inspiration die. So, what I would suggest is that you target one of the Starspawn, because though they're not likely to make melee attacks, you certainly don't want any of your allies to take a D8 of force damage every time they attack somebody, do you?
Oh, I thought it was if they I thought it was if they hit one of my allies. The recipient.
It was Tale of the Avenger, wasn't it?
Yes.
For 1 minute, any creature that hits. Oh, wait a minute. Any creature that hits the target with a melee attack takes force damage. Oh, I see. So you pick the target, and if they get hit, then the one that hits them takes force damage. Gotcha. All right, I misunderstood.
Oh.
All right, so who are you doing? Who's going to be...
I think since Hanoka's probably going to go axe or fist or other weapon blazing. Well, here's a tale from, I think, right here from, Garshable the Bold.
Gashabo?
Yeah, I'm making names as I go right now because it's Tale of Avenger and it's some probably dead person. So
I thought you were trying to say Bashomir the Bold, who was an actual canon hero, but not in Chaipan.
Not in Chaipan, so I can't use it.
Well, you could, but anyway, Gashabo.
It's not like the dead one.
I like.
It's not like he's following me. So.
Gashabo the Bold, a goblin hero of old. That rhymes.
Gashabo the Bold.
Goblin hero of old. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Hanoka, it's your turn. You've got 4 of these star-spawned lava mages dripping with worms. What you gonna do?
I'm going to slash at one of them.
You can step up to them and hack. Okay.
Can you remind me how many attacks I have again?
I certainly can. So you have 2 at the moment. 2 iterations of D20 plus 7, which you can choose to do with advantage if you wish.
Now I'm thinking bringing Klombo out might be a better idea.
All right. So you're going to summon Klombo.
Yep. Frost breath.
Well, bring out Klombo and then roll for their initiative, please.
Oh, yes. I gotta do that first.
So it's a D20 plus 1. Seven. So they actually get to... That's fine. It means they're going. They still get to go before the Starspawn do, but the Starspawn do have legendary actions. So, yeah. The Starspawn, being evil bastards, rawr, are going to use a legendary action to focus their Eldritch Bolt attacks on the Stegosaurus.
I honestly thought they were going to target me. I was like, uh-oh.
No, why you? You haven't done anything yet.
Because I talked in their mind.
I thought that was Titus that did that.
It was, but I believe it was
Larry.
I believe it was Larry and Goat Knight.
Oh.
Or not Goat Knight, Blood Dancer. They don't know it was Titus.
No, because Larry said that. Okay, because
Oh yeah, he said it was me. Yes, yeah.
Yes, Goat Knight was like, okay, what matters if any of us did it? And then Larry's like, it was me. So I thought I'd be blasted for talking their mind.
Aha. Well, no, they're dealing with the fact that there's a dinosaur within 10 feet of them at the moment.
Okay.
With dinosaur with an AC of 13, so all 4 of those hit. So that ends up being 12d10 plus 12. 82.
Okay, let me check the hit points. Of the
Stegosaurus is not a
Stedo.
Stegosaurus anymore, and in fact...
No, he is not.
6 hit points rolled over to your true form.
Okay, and I just see a Heartfort going, ow, 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 ow.
Prior.
How far away is the closest one?
You were on opposite sides of a negotiation table, so you're probably within, like, 10
10
feet.
feet?
10 feet at the most, yeah. Unless you moved back.
Probably not. I'll take and activate my Spirit Shroud and attack.
Woot. $20 and $24. Both of those hit. $39 points of damage. Okay. Nicely done. Titus! What would you like to do, Titus?
All right. Let me just double check that real quick. Okay. I have advantage on them since they haven't taken a turn in combat yet. Yeah.
Kinda. They did do a Eldritch Bolt to start.
The legendary actions. Well, I thought that was just one of them did that. Does
Yeah,
that count
true.
for all 4 of them?
Good point. Go for it.
Perfect. Let me check math. I can't do anything crazy yet because yes, but. Oh my god, how in the hell did I get 230? Yeah, that can.
Does
terrible.
not hit.
That is okay because I have 2 attacks.
Because you have what?
I have 2 attacks.
Ah.
He likes to roll them separately, though.
Yeah, because I'm over here. There's a 25 hit.
25 hits, yes.
Okay. Plus.
Come on.
Yes, I'm double checking something real quick. 96 plus. Alright, let me double check this. I meant to check this soon. Do I have Fizbins next to me? Yes, I do. Here it is. Okay, no, I got yours. Okay. Yep. Okay, no shenanigans over here. 18.
18 points of damage.
And then, is it possible I can use my bonus action to hide since there's now a huge creature in our discussion chamber?
There isn't, because they've been returned to Blood Dancer. But there is a table.
Combo's out.
Oh, Columbo. Yeah, you can duck behind Columbo.
Yep, I'm just going to hide behind Columbo. It'll be useful for something right now. Where's my upstairs? Oh, holy sizer. $32.
32. Okay. So you are hidden, and you are... Let's see, you had 31. You did move back, but you had... Yeah, okay.
So I'd be like 20 foot back. Because I moved 10, and if it's like 10 feet across the table, then I'd be pretty.
You
pretty
also
far
said
away.
that you were more than 10 feet away at the beginning, though, right?
I backed up 10 feet from the table. Yeah.
Right. So let's say you moved 20 towards them and 10 away.
Oh, I can shoot from like 120 feet with a longbow.
Oh, that was your longbow attack. Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough. So you're not within 10 feet. The only one within 10 feet at the only ones within 10 feet at the moment are Blood Dancer and Hanoka, yes?
Oh, Larry
No,
didn't
no, no.
move, so wouldn't
No,
he still be 10
no.
feet?
No. Blood Dancer and Prior. Yeah, if Larry didn't move, he'd still be there too. Hanoka didn't move, she just conjured, but she would still be at the table. Okay. So could Blood Dancer, Larry, Hanoka, and Prior each make a dexterity saving throw? Hanoka, you can do so with advantage as a tidal wave of worms comes out from their robes and recedes again. Do you manage to avoid the swarming mass of ick? Nope.
Alright, okay. I have to make sure I'm rolling without the, I have to check. So many things, making sure I'm... Alright.
Hold on.
It was Dex.
Dexterity, yeah. So Hanoka, you would need to roll a d20 plus 2 with advantage. If Columbo is also within 10 feet, they would need to roll a d20 plus 5. Okay. So everybody fails, which means that each of you will take 22 points of necrotic damage and be blinded and restrained by the swarming worms. You're also going to take 5d8 necrotic damage at the start of each of the mage's turns, unless on your own turn, at the end of your own turn, you break free. That's one.
Boy, am I glad I...
Go on.
Sorry, boy, am I glad I went ahead and went for blind fighting.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they all get. Oh. Damn it! Come back, pen. There we are.
I think they're in my hair. And around my ears. It's so weird.
What are you talking about?
Worms.
Yeah,
Since we're restrained.
they're everywhere. Yeah. You got worms up inside you.
I haven't eaten them yet.
So, yeah, even Columbo is smothered. So,
What was DC out of curiosity?
19.
Oh, jeez.
Mm-hmm. What am I going to have them do? Yeah. Screw it. They get overconfident and move into the three that didn't do the Plague of Worms attack are going to... Yeah, let's do 3 attacks on Prior. With advantage because you're restrained. 23, 22, and 27. Oof.
Yeah, those all hit.
3d8 plus 9. $24 points of bludgeoning damage, and could you make 3 Constitution saves, please?
No.
Fail, pass. So you're poisoned, unless you're immune to the poison effects, until the end of your next turn. And Blood Dancer.
Yes.
You're also getting smacked.
I don't want to get smacked.
Oh, that one's a crit.
Oh, he smacks me very hard.
Yeah. $48 plus 9. 29 points of bludgeoning damage, and could you also make 3 Constitution saves?
Yep, sure thing. Okay. Grab the extra arc. Okay. D20.
Alright, regular basic D&D question, therefore I make sure I'm not being, weird about this. Restrained and grapple are 2 different, conditions,
Yeah.
right?
Grapple.
Okay.
Okay, so a grapple would be grabbing somebody by the scruff of the neck. They can't go anywhere, but they can still swing back at you, no problem. That makes sense?
Okay.
Restrained is like tied up.
Okay.
Ooh, that's a shame. But yeah, you're poisoned until the end of your next turn. And let's have the last one go for Larry. ADV 25, 19, and 23.
Oh, them hits. They really don't like me.
I wonder why. Because you said it was me.
I know all that would go for me by this point.
14 points of damage, and could you also make three con saves?
This really hurts. Can we just say I'm poisoned?
Use your con terrible.
My con's terrible, I know this. But,
Give it a try.
if I make all of these, it would be hilarious.
It would.
Okay, so... Yeah.
You do not. You are poisoned, and poisoned again. Luckily, Luckily, it doesn't stack.
Back.
So, oh, do you know what I forgot? Clombo.
Oh no. Columbo and Anoka.
How could you forget Columbo?
I know, right?
Poor Columbo.
Columbo's crying now.
Sad.
That Mr. Bien, you made Columbo cry.
How could you?
I believe you made him cry.
All
But
right.
actually, yeah.
So, what's Clombo gonna do?
What exactly am I looking at?
So there are 4 star spawn. One of them stayed where they were and basically just turned into worms that smothered everybody, including Clombo. So Clombo is restrained and can't move. So you've pretty much only got one option anyway, which is your freezing breath, unless you want to try and break free.
I want to
But
break free.
the problem is that the other 3 star spawn are in melee with Larry, Pryor, and Blood Dancer. So
I'm gonna frog.
if you freezing breath them all, you will hit your friends as well. Is what I'm saying.
Wouldn't have Columbo
Crap.
rolled before the monsters?
Yes, they should. I see what you're saying. So they would all still be in their starting position at that point, and the worm attack wouldn't have happened. Okay, yeah, good point. So Yeah, if you wanted to, since Columbo hasn't been restrained yet, you could have Columbo scurry up to one of the star spawn and attack. Would you like to?
Yes.
Okay. In that case, it would be 5 iterations of D20 plus 9.
Five D20 plus 9.
5 iterations. So, exclamation RR space 5 space D20 plus 9, please. There we go. And 2 of those hit. So you do a total of 2d6 plus 10 damage to one of the star spawn. 18. Now, are you going for the one that Prior was attacking, or the one that Titus fired an arrow at?
I'll go after the one that Prior was going after.
Okay.
I can't word today. I'm too tired.
I understand. That's fine. Okay. And then the Star Spawn would have done their gribbly nonsense. And then it's Blood Dancer's turn. What do you want to do, Blood Dancer?
I didn't realise I was on mute.
That's okay. So you have a Star Spawn Lava Mage within 5 feet of you that has just hit you for lots of ouchies.
Oh.
You are restrained. Oh shit, I forgot about... Oh, that was... Yeah, never mind. I didn't. Keep going. What do you want to do?
Well, if he's right up close to me and I'm basically restrained...
Covered in worms and blinded.
I could polymorph myself again.
You could.
Can I turn myself into a trike this time?
Into a Triceratops?
Yeah.
Push. It's a CR5, yes. So suddenly, big monster.
Am I technically on top of him now?
No, you just kind of they'd get like, sort of pushed back. But
okay, can I just do like bulls do, just puff a bit of air in its face?
Sure. Would you like to also make another dex save with the Triceratops' dexterity to try and shake off the worms?
Let's find out. The Triceratops does not have the greatest dex.
No, it doesn't.
But that's okay.
12. Yeah, so you still got worms all over you. Worms in your eyes. All right. This... Yeah, let's be evil. This Star Spawn is going to use a legendary action to use the feed legendary action, causing the worms on the Triceratops to do 13 points of necrotic damage.
Rawr. Rawr, rawr, rawr.
And Larry's turn.
Because I am really hurt, really hurt, I'm gonna use my bonus action to go ahead and give me second wind.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm at 16 health. This is not good.
Mm-hmm. That's a bonus action.
Yeah.
What do you want to do as your action? You're going to bring out
I
something.
heal 7.
This is
I heal 7.
This is a tough fight. You're going to need friends.
Well. Okay, I was assuming restrained did not let me summon creatures.
Why? Did you?
Oh,
all
because I was restrained and I couldn't.
Did you all assume that? Sorry.
I'm sorry. I thought since I was restrained, I couldn't do things, but except for get out of it.
No, you're not paralyzed. You can still attack with disadvantage, and you can. I'm still going to let you summon your Jade Lotus creatures, because otherwise this is going to be a TPK, and I don't want that.
All right. Well then, this completely changes the thing.
Who are you going to bring out then?
Well, since I have 2 actions by using my my action surge,
Yes.
I'm bringing out Philip the Alep and my Ifrit,
You're going to bring them both
known
up.
as Thraxius. Yes.
You called the Ifrit Thraxius.
Yes, I did, because Larry misses his friend.
Nice. Okay, the Ifrit, because it hasn't been trained yet, is just the standard.
Yep.
Um,
Standard stat block.
do you have it already, or do you need me to...
Yep, I do. I searched it up.
Cool.
Because I had a plan to do this.
Woot. Okay, can you roll initiative for both of them?
Alright, the initiative for Thraxius. Is this a standard D20 plus 1?
That's not going to get confusing. Just to clarify...
Thraxius is in here.
I know. Yeah. So just so that those of you who may not, if you haven't been keeping track of previous episodes, the player who controls Titus had a previous character called Thraxius. So anyway, so
At least I didn't name it No One. Therefore, it would have been even more confusing.
at least there was nobody else called No One. Anyway, what about the Ifrit? No, that was the Ifrit. Sorry. What about Philip?
That was the Ifrit. This is Philip. Nah.
Philip the Alep on 18.
So this will be after me, I think.
No,
before me.
you, actually. So that'll be next round. Thraxius will actually get to go before Philip does.
Yep.
And at the end of your turn, you can repeat the saving throw.
Alright. I will do such. Do. That was a T, not an R.
13. That does not succeed.
Oh, my nose.
But I
Doesn't
think
count.
you still have worms in your eyes. Hanoka!
Wait. Did Hanoka roll high? Yeah, sorry. I'm trying to remember
The
orders, and I'm like...
The turn order is now Blood Dancer, Philip, Larry, Hanoka, Prior, Thraxius, Titus, Colombo, Star Spawns.
Okay. Sorry.
That's okay. What would Hanoka like to do?
My turn.
Yes. But you are blinded and restrained.
Is Klombo or Hanoka? Or I guess both, eh?
It's Hanoka right now. Colombo gets a turn later.
Oh, yes. Duh. You just went over that with.
No worries.
I'm going to try and break out of it.
Well, you can do that anyway at the end of your turn. So, you can do...
No, I'm going to
Come.
take a stab at one of them.
All right. Well, this is the thing. The moment you can't move because you're restrained, and you don't know where they are because you're blinded. So, you can, if you want to, bring out another Jade Lotus creature. Who would you want to bring out? The Rat Pack. Okay. There we go. And could you roll
Do I roll for them?
a straight d20 with advantage for their initiative, please? 8. Okay. Rat Pack is after Titus, but before Columbo. Okay. Prior, what would you like to do?
I guess I'll summon So.
Oh, wait a minute. Hanoka, at the end of your turn, could you roll another dexterity saving throw with advantage because you have to hit your sets? Eight. Sad. Yep. Okay. Yeah, Prior, you're going to bring out So?
Yeah.
Yeah. You do have a target within 5 feet of you. You'd have disadvantage on hitting them, but you do have a target. I've been forgetting to do their legendaries. Never mind. Okay, d20 plus 3 for So. Okay, 20. Awesome. Does that put you before or after Blood Dancer? Before. Okay. Turn order is now So, Blood Dancer, Philip, Larry, Hanoka, Prior, Thraxius, the Rat Pack, Titus, Columbo, and then the Starspawns.
Raw.
Rah.
Raw.
Prior, at the end of your turn, please make a dex save. Please be a 19 or higher. Now! Okay. Thraxius the Afridi.
Because it's so fun to do, and I get at least one day for each of these, I guess. Judging by how it's read, I'm gonna conjure an elemental.
Yep, you're going to conjure a fire elemental.
Yep.
Woot. You get 1 per day. Yeah.
Yep.
Alright, so that would be your action. Are you going to do anything else, like fly up out of reach, or?
Yeah. I'm not gonna have Thrax get wormed, so yeah.
You don't want him to get wormed. Yes.
Yes. Do I have to roll the initiative for the elemental?
Yes.
Is a d20 plus 3 this time.
It is indeed. And you got a 4. Okay. So they go after the star spawns. All right. Titus.
Time to poke my head out and shoot some.
Yep. So which thing are you going to shoot? Thing 1, thing 2, thing 3, or thing 4?
We'll do thing 4. Why not?
Okay.
That is it. Holy hell, 21, 23 hit?
Yes, they do.
Okay. This is going to be good. Okay.
You see all your friends covered in worms.
Plus D6. Plus D6. Holy shit. Man, this boat does a lot of stuff. Cool. Alright, well, that is 37.
Very nice.
And bonus action hide again.
Roll it.
The good thing is they have disadvantage to find me, so this is going to be great.
Uh-huh. But if they wipe out the rest of your party, then...
He will run the hallway. He has a guy that can grapple him and teleport him 90 feet away.
I'm teasing, that won't happen. Okay. Columbo's turn. Columbo is restrained at this point. But Columbo was already within 5 feet of one of the baddies. Even though you're blinded, you could still spit cold at them if you wanted.
I'm gonna do that.
Woo.
Will it hit any of my party though?
I'm thinking of the angle that you're attacking. No, but it also wouldn't hit any of the other enemies. Just this one dude. Does that make sense?
Yes, I'm okay with that. I don't want it to hit any of them. I'm not one for friendly fire.
He's such a strange saying, friendly fire. That's not friendly at all.
And it's not fire.
This is cold, but yeah. They failed, so that dude takes 8d10 gold damage. Gold? Cold.
Gold. He gets turned to gold.
Someone else has actually made a spell that would turn people to gold. I helped them, but yeah.
So I would roll
We actually have it on
8d10?
8d10. Yes, please.
Yeah.
8d10 gold damage?
Cold. 33. Very nice. I'm going to do it on that one. Okay. And now... That was Columbo. Could Columbo make a dex save? D20 plus 5. $16. Still stuck in the worms. That's a shame. Okay. Because now it's the Star Spawn's turn. Can I have... Yeah. Everybody take 5d8.
Including me?
No, just those that are covered in worms, really. 21 more points of necrotic damage.
I am glad I healed.
Yes.
So, Hanoka, would that be the first damage that Hanoka would have taken, or would that be the second round?
That's you already took 5d8 when you got smothered in worms in the first place.
Yes.
So that
Okay.
was. Where was it?
22.
That was 22. Okay. So
Thank you.
43 hit points altogether. But if she was raging, that would be halved, yes?
Weird question. Is that melee?
No.
I really wanted to have Tales of Adventures do something cool.
No, sadly, these Starspawn are being tricky and they're not hitting the Barbarian. It's almost as if they know that if they try to get into melee with the Barbarian, they'll get their asses kicked.
That one's just like kind of meta.
They've done their research. Actually, yeah. Your rage does wear off if you don't take... Well, if you don't take damage, technically. So, you did take damage, so you're still raging. Yay! Anyway, that was just the Plague of Worms damage. Can't attack Titus because he's hidden too well. So instead, yeah. All right. So the one that's in front of the Triceratops is going to cast Dominate Monster. Blood Dancer, as the Triceratops, could you make a Wisdom save?
Let's find out. How wise is the trike?
The Trike has a Wisdom
Let's see.
of nothing.
14.
That's a fail, I'm afraid. Triceratops is
Roar!
dominated.
Roar!
Okay.
Wouldn't I get my fire elementals to do shit?
After the star spawns. Yes.
Okay. Sorry. I thought the dominate thing was after. Sorry, my bad.
Yeah, the star spawns are on
I'm really excited.
Star spawns are on initiative 5, the fire elementals initiative 4. Okay?
I can tell I'm really excited to do shit.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Blood Dancer hates his mind being messed with, so this is going to screw him up.
Mm-hmm. The star spawn is going to tell you to attack the Goliath.
Roar.
It's disadvantage though since it's restrained, correct?
Well, obviously, in order to be able to attack the Goliath, it's going to have to let you take the worms off. It's going to have to take the worms back. But anyway, so that was one. The others are each going to do... three attacks each on Prior first with advantage. 23, 23, and 20. I don't like this. $27 points of damage to Prior. Down. Okay. The other two are going to say in unison, "Have you learned your lesson? Or do you need more punishment?" And they're going to hold their actions. Fire Elemental.
Alright, it's gonna do its 2 touches, I guess. That's all it can do.
It's not all they can do.
Well, they can also go fire form and...
Yes, and pass through and just walk through all the star spawns, putting them all, making them all catch fire.
Oh, that doesn't even seem like an action.
It's not an action, it's a passive ability.
So I guess you can just walk through all the spawn and all the worms, I guess, of it.
Well, you don't want to do it on the worms that are covering your friends, because...
Yes.
But you can do 1d10 damage to each of the star spawn, and then specifically attack one of them.
Yes.
So, would you like to roll 4 iterations of 1d10?
I would love to roll 4 iterations of 1d10.
Go for it.
Yeah.
4, 2. Okay. And now it can punch one of them.
Mm-hmm.
And it does 2 iterations of d20 plus 6.
D20 plus 6. I did not do that right.
Yeah. Exclamation R.
I forgot to do.
Yeah, repeat. I don't know, but
Hey, off that, please. Thank you, buddy.
Oh,
Nat 20! Both of those hit.
Did those hit?
Yep. And so one of them's critical.
you don't know how to make a Rubik's Cube like this.
I don't know how to do it either, buddy. You can go ahead and go see. I'm in the middle of something.
That would be 66 plus 6 fire damage.
66?
66 plus 6. Because one of them was
66
critical.
plus...
6
Oh, God.
6 plus 6. Fire. 32.
Foosh.
Foosh indeed. Okay. Well done. It is now So's well, actually, that was the one that cast Dominated Monster. And D20 plus 6. Does a 19 pass? Yes, a 19 passes. Damn. Okay.
And what about the worm thing? Is that also concentration? The tidal wave?
Nope, afraid not.
Okay.
Plague of Worms is not concentration. Okay. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, it's So's turn. What would So like to do?
He'll attack the one training me.
Okay. So
Or what that was. Well, I cannot control him anymore because I'm unconscious.
well, yeah, he's not he's acting on his own instinct. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
He's not following your instructions, but I think So would know. Yeah, go ahead and Okay, my reasoning is that originally Black Abishai are only able to stay in the material plane for a limited period of time, and then they go back to hell. Thanks to you, this one gets to stay in the material plane for a lot longer. So, yeah. 3 iterations of D20 plus 7. Oof. Damn. Okay. Only one of those hits, I'm afraid. I was looking to see if there's any way I could give you advantage on that. 8. Okay. And Blood Dancer's turn. But Blood Dancer, who is the Star Spawner, willingly going to pull the worms off you, and you are under instructions to attack Hanoka. So,
I am sorry, Hanoka. I do not want to hurt you.
roll low.
What is the...
So it's a D20 plus 9 with advantage because she's blinded / restrained.
So, are they telling me to charge her, or are they just telling me to attack?
Yeah, they told you to attack. So you're just going to amble over and do a half-assed go?
Yes.
I can see why you would be tempted to do that, but you're dominated, which means you've got a telepath. You're not just charmed. You have a telepathic link, and you have to do your best to obey.
I am doing my best to obey. They didn't say trampling charge, so I'm not going to trampling charge.
Okay.
Okay, 20 plus 9. I'm not a very smart person at the moment. I'm a Triceratops. 21? I'm sorry, Hanoka.
Hanoka has an AC of 14, so yeah, that does hit. You would have had advantage, by the way. Yeah, talking is a free action. Plague of Worms is not magic. It is physical worms. Actual worms.
Damn, I was hoping I could dispel magic that.
Nope.
Okay, just because it's easier to explain. Everyone simultaneously would get an image of a corpse on the ground, and the response you would get is, "We should probably give this up. We are going to die."
Okay. But anyway.
3D. Oh, I think there was meant to be a plus there.
Yeah.
Plus 6 to that.
Yep, so that would have been 18, but because she's raging, it would be halved to 9. So.
And Blood Dancer takes damage, so she gets to roll her thing again as soon as I draw.
Why does Blood Dancer take damage? Oh yeah, because of the yes.
Tales of Beyond.
Yes, so it's a D8. How much damage?
All right. I really hope I roll low.
How much damage did I take, and who took it? Hanoka or Klombo?
Hanoka took 6.
4.
So, and Blood Dancer, the Triceratops, would take 4 points of damage and get to
Force.
Go on.
Yeah, it's a 4 damage of force if she has resistance or anything.
I don't think Triceratops have resistance to force. There are very few creatures that have resistance to force. But anyway, the Triceratops would get to re-roll their wisdom save.
Okay. Do I add a plus
There's no-
or minus?
There's no pluses, I'm afraid.
Okay.
3.
3. I fail my wisdom save.
You are still under the Starspawn's control. Okay.
Someone hit me so I can redo the save.
Yes. Philip the Alip. Can Philip the Alip save the day?
Hauling Babel would be a junk thing to do right now. Whispers of Confusion.
At least with that, you can pick 3 targets. And have
Either have
and if they fail, you can make them attack each other.
I can either hope for Phantasmal Force, but honestly, since it's majority, would do Whispers of Compulsion.
Your choice.
Yeah, I'm going to have the Whispers of Compulsion since I can't... Wait.
I'm waiting.
Okay, it's either Whispers of Compulsion or I can try to do Phantasmal Force.
Your choice.
I'm hoping this is how it works. I'm gonna try to Phantasmal Force, the one doing the Plague of Worms.
Look at you, because you have an F-Strong.
So you're going to... Okay, so Philip the Alip is creating a convincing illusion on the Starspawn that produced the worms. What is the illusion going to be of?
Alright, so I'm creating a convincing illusion. Alright. Okay. Alright. I either put it in space, just isolated space, or I could just put it on fire. I guess, or imagine it burning. Because that makes sense, worms don't like being burnt.
Okay. So you're going to make that Starspawn believe they're on fire?
Yes.
Man, to make an intelligence save. 23.
Come on.
Okay.
I don't even know my own DC, so I think that passes? Question mark?
The Alip has a spell save DC of 16.
Shite.
Larry's turn.
Well, this is not good.
Are you going to accept? Are you going to surrender? Are you going to go down fighting? What do you want to do? Do you want to attempt to cast confusion on one of the things?
I can either do confusion.
Do you want to give everybody a motivational speech? Do you want a healing
Oh
word
boy.
yourself?
I could try to cure wounds myself, I'm imagining.
Yeah.
If I wanted to try to live a little bit longer. Okay. Range. Oh god, that's a range.
What's the range?
Confusion.
What's the range?
90/10 feet. It's a sphere. 10-foot radius of a sphere.
Let me double check. Oh well, yeah. Each creature in a 10-foot radius sphere centered on a point you choose. Pretty much everybody was in 10 foot of everybody else. But that's going to affect everybody.
It is indeed. This is gonna hurt. I'm gonna cast Polymorph.
Oh wow. I never know what you're going to do.
Yep.
Alright, so you're casting Polymorph on yourself or on
The creature that has me in worms.
the okay. Alright. What are you going to try and turn them into?
Because I think it's funny, a parrot.
A parrot?
Yes.
Got a 23.
God damn. Alright, and I guess I will... Can I use a cantrip on myself then? Or is that no?
If it's a bonus action, yes. Don't think there are any
No, that's an action. Damn it, I thought...
Yeah, there are no bonus action cantrips.
Yeah, it was a hope. Yeah, that's... I tried. Do I have anything else I could use to help me? Wait. I may not be able to help myself, but I can help someone else.
How so? Oh, you can bard. You can...
Yep, that's the idea.
Bardic inspiration. Who do you want to give the inspiration?
Someone else.
To.
Because they fear Hinoka, and Hinoka really does need to get out of there. Hinoka, you get the my inspiration.
Cool. Now, at the end of your turn, you can try again to get out of the worms. Make another dex save.
Why is this thing supposed to be our level, but yet I can't roll for shit?
Anyway. Hanoka.
My turn?
Yes, what would you like to do?
I'm still restrained by the worms, right?
Yes, you're still restrained by the worms.
I'll flick Cordy on the nose.
You can try and snap her out of her frenzy.
Yeah. I'm just gonna be like, no, bad.
Unarmed strike, D20 plus 7. .22 hits, does 3 points of bludgeoning damage. That's enough to allow Blood Dancer to re-roll her wisdom save. You can do it again. Slap her again. D20 plus 7. Not 20. With it being an unarmed strike, there are no dice involved, so it's just another 3 points of damage. Once again, oh fucking hell!
Quick question: what are the rules for concentration?
Okay, so when you...
I know you have to roll more than half the damage, right? But doesn't it count as 10 if it's below that in damage?
Yes. So what are you thinking?
Oh no, she has to pass their wisdom save. Crap. Well, I was going to say, doesn't she have to concentrate on... Is polymorph concentration?
This isn't... Yes, actually, that's a good point. Yeah, you would also need to do 2 con saves to maintain your concentration on being a Triceratops.
I was only asking because I wasn't sure if Dominate Monster would have any effect if she wasn't a human. Or if she was humanoid now instead of a monster.
It would... Well... Yes, it would, but...
Oh yeah, it would still work. Damn it, son of a...
But...
Thanks.
At least they wouldn't be anyway. Danger. Yeah, Blood Dancer. Could you please do 2 Constitution saving throws?
Sorry, Blood Dancer. I just totally forgot the rules for concentration spells, so I wanted to check.
Nope. You pass, so you're still a Triceratops. Okay. So that was Hanoka. At the end of your turn, Hanoka, you can re-roll the dexterity saving throw. You have advantage and an extra d8 this time, thanks to Larry's Bardic Inspiration. So, d20 plus 2 space... Yeah, the d20 plus 2 plus d8 space ADV.
D20 plus 2 space D20 plus 8.
Wait a minute. Exclamation R space.
Yeah.
D20 plus 2 plus D8 space ADV.
Plus 8. Wow, I screwed that up.
I had to think about that.
I jumbled everything in.
That's fine. You're no longer restrained by worms. Hooray.
Aha.
You can see. And on your next turn, you can attack someone.
And I'm pissed.
I imagine. Prior, would you please roll a d20? $12. Okay, at least that's a pass. Woo! Thraxius the Afridi.
Oh God. All right.
So, my favorite thing to do with the Afridi is
Plane shift is the
all right. Never mind then.
plane shift is the best. Like either wall of fire or plane shift, and really.
Why? So, okay, if you want the Afridi to just escape, that's fine.
Well, plane shift can also use it to banish an unwilling creature to another plane.
That is also true. I didn't think of that. I thought, okay, you just want your genie to nope out of there and leave you all to die. That's fine, I suppose. But I was going to suggest throwing Hurl Flame at one of the Starspawn, but if it was just if they weren't intermingled with your allies, then my favorite combo with an Afriti is to do Wall of Fire around the enemies and then hurl flame at them while they're in there, so they have basically they're either getting burned or getting burned.
All right.
But obviously in this case that's a bad tactic. But you could just throw fire, or you could, like you said, make one of them go away.
Mm-hmm.
What do you want to do?
I'm gonna plane shift them.
Try and plane shift one.
And so...
Just gotta remind myself what role that is.
It's charisma.
Please, please, please.
God damn stupid high rolls! How in the world do they have charisma of a 6 and 8? They're worms!
It's not about what they look like.
I know it's how they speak.
So, Titus.
Did one of these things give us the chance to, like, I did one of them mention that we could leave? Like, if we learned our lesson, they would stop.
Yeah, they've
Okay.
they've said that you can surrender. Have you learned your lesson yet, or do we need to keep teaching you?
How hurt is everybody?
Well,
I know Pryor's unconscious.
Pryor's unconscious.
Larry's at 2.
Larry's on really low hit points. Blood Dancer is currently attacking Hanoka. It's not looking good.
Yeah, I don't even know if they'll Okay. Oh god, okay. He will put away his bow and everything first and keep his hood up so they can't see anything, just hear his voice. Titus will stand. I doubt they understand Thrycreen, so I actually have to talk to them again. Yeah, he will...
Larry, could you mute yourself for a moment so we can hear what...
sorry. I also have a question.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
Wouldn't, since they also are on the bounds of chivalry and whatnot, wouldn't they not want to run away, but come back, the guards, and also get help?
They're getting
help. It wasn't a guard over.
They're getting help. The organizers are getting help. So worst case scenario, there will be a Deus Ex Machina. But I want to see...
Alright, okay, sorry.
Don't worry. I don't want a TPK either. Now, Titus,
from his hidden position, Titus will just, speaking telepathically to him, this time choosing to speak to all 4 of them.
Okay.
In common, forgive all my friends here. They do not truly know the strength of the Aberrant. They are but fools. I ask that you just let us be and leave us be. That's the only thing I can do, because we're getting murdered.
Roll persuasion.
Oh my god. Let me see persuasion, huh? Shit.
Do you want your Drake to give you advantage?
Yes, please. I have a +1. 14? I'm not the most persuasive. Please roll low for the love of God. He's not lying to him.
If only the others were as wise as you. And they collapse into swarms of worms and leave.
God. Oh my god. Okay, is everyone that was grappled ungrappled and our dear old friend?
Yeah, everyone who was covered in worms is no longer covered in worms. They would have ended their concentration on the dominated monster. Everyone's fine except for Pryor,
who just got 4 hit points back.
Okay, cool.
But Pryor's up.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And at this point, the like a moment too late, a bunch of armed warriors comes chunking into the arena. What happened? Where are the enemy? What happened?
They like, I imagine just because he's low HP, I'm just gonna have it come immediately. He just falls on his face.
Also, none of you guys heard what
telepathically was
Titus said.
Yeah.
Yep.
I didn't hear anything either, so
yeah,
I have no idea what happened. It's perfect.
Nobody has telepathy.
Nobody but me. For 2 characters, most of my characters actually have telepathy.
All right. Okay. So let's see how everybody's feeling in order. Blood Dancer. The worms are gone. Your mind control is gone. You're still a Triceratops. How do you feel? Sean? Noodle? Hello?
Hugs?
Hear me?
Okay, we can hear you now. What happened there?
I don't know. You just couldn't hear me.
No.
Blood Dancer's not feeling very good, but he sees Pryor on the floor, so jumps out of polymorph and dashes over to cast Cure Wounds on him.
Giving another 19 points of healing.
No, that's the roll for the healing. And can he do another one?
No. So, in addition to the 4 that he got from Titus, you're doing 19. Yes?
Yes.
So that would be 23 altogether that Pryor now has. Yes?
Yes.
Okay.
And then Blood Dancer's just going to sit on the floor and put his hands on his head. Oh, God.
Larry, how do you feel?
Larry face planted. I'm just having him pass out from the exhaustion of, being wormed and, having everything there.
Hanoka, I imagine you're rather angry at not having the opportunity to hit something. Unless your reaction to them buggering off is that you would chase after the worms.
No.
No.
I'd be mad because they hurt my friends.
Okay. So no chasing after worms. Okay. How does Pryor... No chasing. Cool. Pryor, how do you feel?
I feel a scale of 23 out of 92.
A little under the weather. Yeah. Titus.
He is just he's just sitting back down in his seat that he scooted back with, and is just sitting there like, are you kidding me? Just leaning back his head against the wall.
The knights are gonna go. Zad and Afridi. And a fiend?
You're really worried about the law in a time like this? Idiots.
In a time like this, law is all we have.
There were just a mini invasion and you're worried about some bloody fiends. You should really be worrying about what the dragon will think when he found out that you were late.
Please hand
or
over
ran off.
Please hand over your contraband Jade Lotus creatures.
Blood never got his fiend out.
Hanoka says no. Yeah, they're referring to So and Thraxius.
I use fiends to kind of help with my Oath's mission.
Doesn't that compromise your position? How can one remain good and loyal when one is willing to use devils?
What happens to a creature when it is captured in a Jade Lotus?
They're supposed to become subservient, but fiends are tricky creatures.
Well, we've discovered through our own experimenting with Jade Lotuses that majority of the creature's essence is destroyed upon capture.
This is true, which is another reason why it's considered unethical and illegal to take sentient creatures into a Jade Lotus.
Yes, but in the same aspect, anytime I capture a fiend inside of a Jade Lotus, the world is now permanently removed of that fiend, except under my control.
I see your point.
And he was allowed to use it in the Jade Lotus tournament, so you're being a hypocrite if you just refuse to let him have it now. Persuasion.
Okay. Larry, you're saying you want Philip the Alip to engage the guards in conversation, yes?
Well, if they're trying to still take my thing, I can have at least Philip speak for me, since, I'm clonked out.
Okay. Can you make an insight check on that? Just quick.
My insight or his insight?
Lay on hands pool to heal him up.
Yeah, Philip's insight's not great.
So wait, you healed me? How much was that?
I'll give you 30.
30?
Yeah, I have a pool of 55, so.
Yeah.
Can you use some of that on yourself,
yeah.
too?
Yeah, I might as well use the other 25 on myself.
Alright, so I was healed 30?
Yeah.
I think it's just funny that Larry just, jolts back up and just kind of shakes her like, well, that was an experience.
What exactly
Over
happened
here.
here?
Oh, well, we kind of talked in their mind, and, they didn't take too kindly to that. They blasted with magic, and, we had a fight. I didn't give up, because that's not the, kingly thing to do, and, we were losing, I think, pretty badly. I don't like to say that, but, for some reason they just, started off.
They just decided to leave.
For all I know, that's all they did.
Conveniently, right before we arrived. And here you are, using creatures...
Zone of truth if you don't believe us.
It may come to that.
I didn't use it in your competition because it was against the rules, but in a matter of life or death, I tried to save myself. And with the, and my teammates with the Ifrit.
Here's my
and
theory.
I think that
Here's my theory. Those creatures were also Jade Lotus creatures of yours. And you set up this whole thing.
Ooh, that's going to piss me off.
As he says
So
that,
you're
Anthony definitely wagging.
suggesting
No, you go first.
I want to do intimidation right now.
Prior, what were you
I was just
trying
gonna have a dragon talk to him and make him shut up.
Prior, what were you trying to say?
So you're going to say that a fellow Matsuhiro is lying and orchestrating and performing subterfuge?
We have recently found proof that there are people among our people masquerading as Matsuhiro clan who are, in fact, Tanaka.
How dare you accuse me of doing such a random bullcrappy thing? I read your laws trying to be...
Wasn't talking to you, goblin.
Excuse me, I am Larry Steadius, the first of my name, and I demand to be respected. I have so many things I can do that you may not even fathom.
I was talking...
So, in a matter of life or death, I think that we did something great. Can I roll intimidation for this?
Alright. The knight would have said, though, I was talking to the dog.
Oh, can I roll a persuasion?
Yeah, let's see what Larry's intimidation is first.
This is funny because I also advanced from my rune carver stuff. So.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
One of the other knights says, boss, he might actually be a king. Are you kidding me? He's a fucking goblin. They're all talk, no action. Yeah, but this is a goblin that is a member of the Emperor's own Jade Lotus team. Are you trying to tell me that you honestly believe that...
I'm gonna go large, right behind, as he's talking. Therefore, when he turns around, he just sees a large goblin.
Uh-huh. Yeah, with your giant smite. He's not
Yep.
really. Larry, you yourself as a goblin, even a goblin that can turn big, is a little ridiculous. Yeah, like, even the way that you tried to intimidate them sounded comical. Sorry, but what made them scared is the reminder that you work for the Emperor. So what they're afraid of is the Emperor. That makes sense?
Yeah. Well, Larry's at least full of himself right now in the moment. He's not very high on wisdom, so he at least can believe himself that he was scary.
Fair.
Oh, I'm ready to duel this guy.
I'm going to try and calm down the situation. I'm just double checking my persuasion.
What are you gonna try and do?
Essentially he's going to say, okay, clearly everybody's kind of stressed here. We did not cause those guys to attack. They got very annoyed that my friend here, Titus, spoke in their mind. It's the only way he can communicate with people. So they attacked us. I'm not 100% sure why. I'm guessing because they didn't like someone talking in their mind, and what I'm guessing happened was Titus did his mind talking thing again and clarified that's the only way he can communicate, hence why they left, because they realised they fucked up.
You're using your passive of 16. Passive insight of 16. Fair enough. Okay.
So, do I roll a persuasion there?
Go for it. I mean, they're already backing down, but that doesn't help.
Can someone give me advantage?
No,
I can give you bardic inspiration.
Larry was already...
Oh, inspiration.
Okay.
But don't worry, DM's talking. Let him talk.
I was trying to say that Larry's intimidation was already successful and they're already backing off. But if you're really determined to try and push the point home with a gentle persuasion, by all means.
That's essentially what I was trying to do. Trying to come off as less hostile so we don't piss off the dragon.
I'll kind of hover behind Larry, kind of like make a show that I'm his muscle.
Yeah, fair enough. The goblin and the dog.
So you are taking my inspiration? Alright,
If it's
yeah, it
okay
is
with the DM.
Okay, so like barding up to 15. That's... You know what? It's quite all right. We're not gonna press charges at this time. We need to track down the perpetrators of this hostile act. Anyway, one of the others goes, we were just... It was just that these people were from another... we're from off-world, and we were trying to make a good impression, and we were hoping that by making an example out of you, that would curry favor with them. But you're right. Our first loyalty is to the Emperor and our own people. We need to...
Talking about being traitors and supporting the enemy, are you?
Well, we don't want them to be our enemy. I mean, you saw how... Shush! Don't... We've got enough to deal...
Oh my god! You're considering siding with them? I'm chaotic, but not even I would do that. Can I roll to guilt trip?
Persuade, if you want. They would go on to... Look, the cat's out of the bag. Please don't make this go any further. But yet, it is believed among the brass of the Matsuhiro that with the right allies, we can put an end to this uniting the clans nonsense.
Oof, you wait till the Emperor hears about this.
Please don't tell the Emperor.
I might have to. Do you think I am foolish enough to lie to the Emperor?
Well, we should probably go and see the Emperor.
No. Okay. How about this? The official... I'm going to write my report to my superiors that the worm creatures were deceiving us and planned to betray us all along, and you helped us uncover the plot and reveal their treasonous nature. We were suckered, we were fooled by them, and we're the innocent victims in their conspiracy.
Spirit, you cut out for me.
We're the innocent victims in their conspiracy. Basically, what he wants you to tell the Emperor is that Masahiro were only going along with this plan to conquer all of Chaipan and enforce Masahiro's philosophy on everyone, because the Starspawn convinced them it was a good idea, and it turned out that they were planning to betray you all along, and you helped them uncover the plot and reveal them to be traitorous. And that's the reason for this fight. And yeah, they want you to lie and cover for them.
Now, out of character, Blood Dancer totally plans on telling the Emperor later. But he's also smart enough to know that these guys might have buddies and try and jump him later.
Okay. So do you want to, before you say anything, do you want to confer as a group and decide what you want to do about this?
Yeah, that would probably be great.
Okay then. So,
as long as we're like whispering like between us and not loud enough that the other guy can hear.
It's possible.
It has his mind thing, so he could use that.
I was going to say that it's possible that one of you can establish a telepathic link between the group of you.
Okay, so I'll take and say we should agree to his terms for now, but we should mention to the Emperor that there seems to be various levels of discord throughout the various clans.
Well, a lot of them kind of ask for a letter. It's maybe best that we go to the Emperor right now and, give everything and figure out what we want to tell him there. Probably best that we also refer this and other people's disbelief.
I think we should put a pause to the tournament to warn the Emperor. I feel like this is going to become more and more of an issue.
There are a lot more people who are trying to undo his actions than anything, so yeah, some assistance would be great, so...
Even if we don't tell the Emperor directly, just telling the people in the Forbidden City.
Well, that was my main thought, is we could use one of the Emperor's...
spies.
I don't know what we... Yeah, well, I know they're the spies, but we don't know them as spies. I'm trying to think of a word.
The Ningyo, the dolls, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Try and find one of the Emperor's Ningyo and relay the message that way.
Might be a good idea.
Yeah,
because that's my idea, is basically have an increased Ningyo presence throughout the clans to try and keep an eye out for the whole people trying to take over with their clan or corrupt another clan
or just cause chaos. Yeah.
Yeah.
Should we retreat back to the clan we were in previously and speak to the Ninyo there? Maybe take part of the tournament in there as well, and maybe put our concerns up to them.
I believe that there was a Ningyo in Thraxius's father's house, wasn't there?
Yes,
Or was it
one of the headmates was a Ningyo.
Yeah.
She was going to help us when Thrax made the deal, and then she backed off so she wouldn't get caught.
Well, if that's the case, I'm thinking mention this to her and then maybe leave town before we get into any more heated debates.
The issue with that was, I think the person who saw the Ningyo was Thrax.
Blood Dancer saw her as well.
Okay, did you? Okay, I couldn't remember who else rolled high enough to see her. I just remember only a few of us saw her.
Blood Dancer has a good excuse for excusing themselves as well. Essentially, he's going to say, I think we should let things cool for now. I'm going to swing by Mr.
What's Thraxius' last
your
name?
old character, Thraxios. Yeah,
What?
Mr. Nankatsu's.
Donketsu.
Donketsu. As I would like to pay for the damages caused in the little fight we had earlier, and then I think we're going to jump ship.
I'd like to also go there. I don't know where Thraxus went, but if he's there, I'd like to at least say hi. Because Larry didn't know what happened because of the thing, because he was on, because he got knocked out from the breath. I think it was that we played it out as.
Yes.
So he doesn't know what happened. So he's hoping to at least see Thraxius one more time.
It would be nice to see Thraxios one more time as well.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so yes. We will tell the Emperor that we helped you discover a plot to stab him and you were misled. And we're going to leave to let things cool down a little bit, swing by our friend's house, make sure he's okay. Is that right with you guys? He says, looking to the guards.
Is everybody okay with that plan? Is everybody okay that this is what
Sounds good to me.
Blood Dancer has decided to say? Cool.
Both in character and out of character, we need to retreat.
What?
I said both in character and out of character, we need to retreat.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, good. Last thing we want is the Momo Matsuhiro have a good thing going, being the bulk of the military for the Emperor himself. No one would want to jeopardize that.
Of course not.
Without us at the Emperor's side, all of Chaipan will be weakened.
Of course. We may not always get along, but it's not like I don't want you guys around. You know?
Why do you think I'm part of the Emperor's Chosen?
Very well.
So, Chaipan, the fighting force of the Emperor, and what we can do.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Let's go find those worm bastards. And the knights go chunking out of the arena again. What'd you do?
Masoku, help me.
Does anyone speak Draconic, by the way? That's not Larry, because you would have been unconscious the session that Thrax left.
The only one that speaks Draconic of my things I have is Philip the Aleph.
Okay, then Pryor probably would have heard. If you guys go to his house looking for Thrax, you won't find him, because part of his deal was he'd stay right by Matsuhiro's side until you guys wanted to get.
Yeah,
so
he's...
he will 100% not be there.
Yeah, Matsuhiro... Yeah. He's Matsuhiro's guest until you have proven to him that the Emperor's plan will work.
So I'll take and tell Larry, but I'll do it like you would be telling like a child bad news, take him crouch down and put a hand on his shoulder.
Listen, sport.
He's my little buddy.
Are you going to recall your creatures?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's best therefore I don't wander around with Thraxius around the town
Mm-hmm.
and get into murder trouble.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, to ride my horsey.
It's not usually convenient to ride a horse around streets and through buildings, but you know, you're Matsuhiro.
Okay, I will not ride the horsey.
You are Matsuhiro. Be chaotic.
I will instead do like backflips and stuff through the street.
Walk on your hands.
Yes.
Fair enough.
Yes, I will do that. And out loud he will be saying, "So how much do you think I'll need to pay for the damages, Pryor? I feel absolutely terrible."
Oh, well, we did have a, big fight around there, so it does make sense we do need to get some more money to help with that. How else will, Thraxius live? I imagine he hasn't been told just yet.
So
There might be a big wind hole or something, and he might get sick. We don't want that.
And he's not my best friend's dad, so I don't exactly want a big gaping hole in his house, even if he was a jerk. It's just not right.
Are you talking about the damage that the dragon made as it burst through and decided to teach you all a lesson? Or
Yes.
yeah, pretty sure Matsuhiro is going to take care of that.
An excuse to get to his house.
You're going to his house anyway, aren't you?
Yes.
What do you need an excuse for? Just go.
Going. Always going.
You're with me. If there's any questioning, we can take care of it. But if you're walking through the streets with a Matsuhiro, you should be fine.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
At this point, your troop, gang, party, whatever you want to call it, is fairly infamous. People know who you all are. But anyway, as you get back to the mansion, you do see that repairs are already underway. What do you do?
Look for the Ningyo. Ningyo.
Where do you-
Ningyo.
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 Ningyo. Where do you think she's going to be?
Ningyo. Probably inside of the house.
Yes.
I need to get
Was
inside.
she housekeeping? Was she kitchen staff? Was she a chambermaid? Do you remember?
I can't remember.
I think it was a chambermaid, but that's my guess.
Do you know what
Yeah.
you know what chambermaid is, right?
Absolutely not right now.
Okay. Generally speaking, they're the maid responsible for emptying out everybody's chamber pots.
Oh, they're the poop staff.
They're the poop staff, yes. Whilst the kitchen staff bring food up from the kitchens, obviously. And the housekeeping staff keep the
Brian, come back.
everything dusted. What?
Technical difficulties.
Ah. Hello. So, how you but yeah, you need to get inside to talk to her, to find her. What are you going to do to get inside?
Either we're here to see Lord Denketsu, or we're here to collect our things that we left here?
Which one are you going with? That reminds me. Did Thraxius's father survive?
I don't think so. No, I think once he got hit with the breath attack, I think he died. Yeah, Thrax survived, which means Thrax would have been the next head of the Donketsu house, who's currently locked up.
Yep. So when you go to the door, and which, as I said, is being repaired at the moment, there are, of course, workers that are doing the repairs. But do you talk to one of the construction workers? Do you try and get one of the attention of some of the house staff?
I'm going to look for somebody who seems to be more or less like guarding the door.
Okay. Okay. Make a perception check, please. See what you can see.
Perception.
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 9.
Perception.
Should I go ahead and roll or negative?
It depends. Pryor doesn't seem to have.
Actually, not because I want to help Pryor, and I'm now having myself small and probably on his shoulders. Let's have him the help action and bardic inspiration. Why not? So Pryor roll again, but with bardic.
Okay.
So add D8 to the roll?
Yep, add D8. Mm-hmm. And roll again because it's also I also give you the help action, so it makes you roll again.
Yeah.
So 3 plus whatever your new roll is, or if it's lower. Or the same. I did not have to help. It's the same.
Okay. So that would be just a 12. So despite help, your Pryor hasn't been able to easily identify anybody that looks like a guard, but Blood Dancer does. Maybe she's just better at identifying cops, including rent-a-cops.
Them a lot. You tend to recognize them.
Okay. So, do you point out the guard to Pryor, or do you walk up to the guard yourself, Blood Dancer?
This is a guard, not a ninja, right?
Mm-hmm. As far as you can tell.
Maybe it would be useful to have me act as a distraction. So I'm gonna walk up to him and go, "Hi." How are you?
Fine.
Can I ask you a few questions about being a guard? My friend's a guard, and he says it's really cool. But I want to hear from you as well.
Sorry, I'm not able to answer flippant questions. I've got a job to do, including keeping this mansion safe.
Can I help you?
No. Move along.
Oh, come on.
While Blood Dancer's doing this, what are the rest of you doing?
When he takes and says that his job is to keep the place safe, I'll take and go, "You're doing a great job," and go to walk by
Hey, where do you think you're going?
to collect our stuff.
What stuff?
Well, we were staying here as a guest of Thraxis, and we left some of our stuff in our rooms, and we want to go collect it.
Do you have any way of verifying that?
Well, you don't recognize the Emperor's Chosen?
With Mr. Donketsu. Before, when we entered the city, we had the, whole, nice, entrance thing.
So you're saying that you were present when Lord Donketsu was murdered?
Thraxios was murdered?
No, his father was murdered.
Oh. I'm sorry for your loss?
Thraxius, being the prime suspect, or so I was told, is being held by Matsuhiro himself until we can get to the bottom of this.
I don't think that's quite an accurate accounting of everything that transpired, but
my duty is to make sure that no one enters this mansion without the express consent of Matsuhiro himself.
Can you tell me where the Mr. The dragon is, please?
What?
If what you're saying is true,
can you take me to the dragon, then?
No.
If your job is to keep things safe, please?
I
will roll persuasion for this.
I have to remain on duty. Did Tiny see what the lady looked like? She looked like a China doll. But I don't think they said
they explained that the Ningo looked like a China doll?
I don't
or did they
think-
explain her humanoid form?
I don't think any of them have said it out loud. But
No, none of them did. That's why Larry doesn't know, and Larry hasn't seen one.
Shit.
Yeah, Blood Dancer's gonna have to keep an eye out for her.
Please? You're done with your duties, and I wouldn't, kind of annoy you less, I guess, in a sense.
If I would, okay, I would love to take you. I really would. I don't know why, but I cannot leave my station, or the mansion will be unguarded, won't it?
You get someone else to do it, then? Mention someone to me?
How can I get someone else to do it?
You can yell. You
Just
can yell for one of your buddies?
Just go to the Dragon's Palace.
He gave me directions then? Because he didn't give me directions either.
Turn around and look at the highest spire in the city.
Thank you.
There you go.
so you know firsthand of Matsuhiro and what he's capable of in terms of justice and wrath.
Yes.
And
Which is
you
why I don't
also
wanna
are
piss him
under the
off.
impression
Sorry?
that you were also under the impression that we were here during the events that transpired with the old Lord Danketsu and
That's what
his untimely death.
That's what you just claimed. But
Yes.
but I am not assigned to the case. My job is to guard this mansion.
Well, you are aware that Matsuhiro himself showed up during the events in question.
Look, I'm just assigned where I just do what I'm told, okay?
Just hear me out. If Matsuhiro showed up and we were there, would he just let us walk away?
I don't know for a fact that you were there. Do I?
Well,
I'm
as
gonna
a
go with
fellow
that, said the
Matsuhiro,
dragon.
You should be able to
And if
trust
you-
my word.
And if you weren't there, then how come you've got stuff left behind, eh?
We kind of left in a hurry to deal with other issues after Masahiro left. Either way, we wouldn't be walking around the city without his blessing, now would we?
Look, I'm not letting you in, and I can't leave my post, so you may as well all just turn around and leave. Okay?
I rolled a 26 for perception.
What were you looking for?
The ninja.
You can't... You're not inside yet, are you?
No, I was hoping to see her through a window or something.
You could go looking for an open window or a window that you can get open if you want. While the guard is distracted.
I will do that.
All right then. So, do you go around the side of the building where you don't see any construction workers or guards or gardeners or anything?
Yeah.
All right. And you roll a perception check to see if you can find another way to get in. Yes.
Yes.
And you got a 26 on that perception check. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So, you do see a maid shaking out a sheet from an upper window. You're going to have to be quick, because she's probably going to close that window once she's shaking it out.
Okay, do I have message? I don't think I do.
Message?
Yeah, the cantrip.
You do have the cantrip message, but what's that got to do?
Well, she's going through the window, and I don't want to shout and alert anyone else that I'm here.
Why are you telling her? I don't... Okay.
Oh, right. I thought that was the Ningyo, sorry.
No, it's not the Ningyo, it's just a random servant.
Here, and I will climb the window.
Okay, so you're going to have to get up there, because it's like 2 floors up. Do you want to use acrobatics or athletics to get up there?
I have spider climb, so I will use that.
Perfect. All right. So, all right, and then, you through the open window, you can see her putting the sheet back on the bed with her back turned to you. What do you do?
Can I clamber in and try and hide on the roof?
On the ceiling? Yeah.
Yes.
Can you do stealth to see if you can do so quietly?
No. I don't know if I can.
Where did you get spider climb?
Have I not sent you my sheet?
I have a sheet, but it's...
What level is the sheet?
It says Bard asterisk Ranger 3. I'm assuming the asterisk was supposed to be an 8. So that would make it 11, which is the same as everyone else. But it doesn't say spider climb anywhere on your character sheet.
Spider climb. I have it as a 2nd level spell just under heat metal.
Oh, you cast it. Okay, I thought you meant you just had the ability. Okay. So you cast the spell.
Yes.
Alright, but anyway, what was your stealth roll?
I'm about to roll it.
14. Nice. Okay. So you skitter in across the ceiling. After putting the sheet back on, she goes back over to the window and closes it. Do you want to scamper out of the room while her back is turned to you again?
Yes, scamper.
Okay, you're now out in the hallway. What do you do? Staying on the ceilings, I'm assuming?
Yeah, staying on the ceilings, trying to look for the ninja.
Okay. In the meantime, outside, the guard is still trying to convince you all to explain to you all that he cannot leave his post. He cannot let you in. And you may as well leave. What do you do?
If Titus's Drake was to speak Draconic, does this guy look like he understands it?
This.
The Drake can speak, surprisingly. It's very weird.
The god is not Draconic.
Well, bitch. Well, I'm not Draconic and I speak it, but to be fair, I'm bonded to a dragon, so that makes sense. Okay, well, yep, never mind, I can't do anything.
Okay.
I'm gonna take and say that I'm not leaving until I can get to where I would sleep and get my weapons and other spare equipment.
Well, I guess you're just going to have to sit there, aren't you? By the way, Blood Dancer, you can hear this conversation from the other side. There's not a lot of staff left. It looks like there's just a skeleton crew of servants just to keep the place nice. But you can see through the doorway. The reason why there's a guard there is because the doorway and the area around it is still under repairs. So you could, in theory, if you are silent, sneak up behind the guard and grapple him.
I could, but would that be a good idea? Because that could get my party in trouble.
You're inside.
Yeah, I'm inside.
Or you could at least try and get their attention so that they can see that you're in there.
Yes. He will wave at the window. I'm guessing there's a window.
Well, I was imagining that you would wait till the coast was clear, quietly drop down to the floor, and, wave from behind the guard, quietly.
Yeah. He will do that quite arrogantly.
Roll stealth again.
If I fail stealth, I'm just going to say this was a security test, which he failed.
Oh!
Yes.
What the? The guard turns around and sees you. Hey! Get out of there! And of course he steps into the lobby in order to detain Blood Dancer. Blood Dancer, you're going to run further in? Sorry?
Yeah. I'm going to run further in.
Okay. This, of course, leaves the door unguarded. What do the rest of you want to do?
I'm sneaking in and going the opposite direction.
I'm following.
Mm-hmm.
I love how the two biggest members of the party are the first two to try and sneak in somewhere.
Titus will follow, but he has a different goal in mind. He's not looking for some random creature that they're talking about. He doesn't even know what a Dingyo is. He's just like, we.
Mm-hmm. What is Titus's plan?
You're looking to see if this place has an armory or a stash this guy's hiding. Sounds like this place belonged to a friend of theirs, so if you borrow some money from him, I'm sure the guy won't mind. That's 32 on stealth.
Wow. Okay. So, where are you heading to try and find the Chinese?
He will look for the biggest, most engraved doors or anywhere that looks like it's supposed to be a secret, like it's not supposed to be there.
Okay, so you're going to be looking for traps and secret passages. Investigation.
Alrighty. And once he would have gotten upstairs and away from the guard, he would have opened a window and motioned, because his Drake can fly without him on his back.
Sure.
So he's gonna get his Drake inside, so his Drake can help because he's not dumb, but
your investigation's
yeah,
already
not 206.
Your investigation's a +6. You're all right.
I know. I almost got the 206.
What is Hanoka doing during all of this? While Blood Dancer is leading the guard on a merry chase.
Laughing.
Just laughing. Okay.
I'll be following Pryor because he seems to be the one with the brains.
And that way you get to watch his nice ass as he walks, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's Pryor's ass.
Larry, what you doing?
Larry's making his way to that spire that the guard talked about. He wants to see his friend. If that's where his friend is, he's told that his friend is. He's going there.
So you're looking for a spider?
The spire, the tallest thing for where Masahiro is.
So you're walking away from the mansion towards the dragon's freaking palace. Yes.
Yes.
Fucking hell.
Yes.
Okay, way to split the party. Pryor.
I put a message in there. This was before the whole sneak thing, but
Yeah.
sorry.
Larry is slowly shuffling to the dragon. Okay, I see that now. Grr. Okay. What's Pryor doing? What's Pryor looking for specifically?
The Ningyo.
Looking for the Ningyo. But did you see it before? Do you know what you're looking for?
Once, but I can't recall where I saw it, so I'm just kind of making my way through, trying to avoid any guards that I might see.
Okay. Where do you think you would look for it?
I would want to first check the servants' quarters.
Okay.
Look through like the guts where all the servants hang out and cook and clean. And...
Yeah. The servants on night shift are up there sleeping, but you don't see any of them that look like creepy dolls. To be funny if the channel was with Rex, maybe. Titus, you rolled a 19 for your investigation.
Yes, sir.
You do find a secret panel that seems to slide to one side, revealing a staircase.
Okay, he will head down there, but he will make sure to search for all of the traps.
Oh, he's looking to see if there's any other traps on the stairs as he goes down?
Yeah, he's being super careful.
Okay.
20.
Yeah, there's no traps on the stairs. Although you do notice that some of the steps are of varying size, height and depth. So that if somebody wasn't careful, they might trip and fall. But,
He's trying to, that's how they used to make old castle stairs, right? They would all be like different angles and weird ways, so if someone sieged them, they get confused.
Yeah. So if you knew the stairs, you could get up and down them pretty quickly, but anyone who didn't know the stairs would
Fall, breaking necks.
Yeah.
Yep, he's making his way down there, being super careful, super sneaky.
Okie dokie. Blood Dancer, I'm assuming that you're taking full advantage of the fact that you have a 40-foot movement to keep just ahead of the guard at all times.
Yep, I am literally going up the walls. I have spider climb, so...
How long does that last, you spider climb?
Did you get spider climb up for me?
Spider climb. Spider climb. Hour. Nice. Okay. Get down here. You're not supposed to be in here.
You are totally failing this security check. You can't even catch little old me.
Security check? What are you talking about?
You'll have to catch me to find out.
I can't get up there. Come down here. And We'll talk about it, yeah?
I inch a little bit closer to the ground.
Good. Good. Come on. That's it. All the way down. Yeah. Let's go outside, here.
Like I said, you'll have to catch me, although I must admit you're pretty impressive. With the heavy armor.
Thanks. I can't catch you while you're still up there. I can't even reach you, so I'm not
kind
gonna.
of the point.
What do you expect me to do? Fly?
When catching criminals, you have to be crafty.
Look, just tell me about this test.
You have to catch me first. He takes another step back.
He starts looking around and reaches for a decorative vase on a nearby pedestal.
Dash.
Sorry?
Dashing.
You little fuck. Run, 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 run. Okay.
I'm guessing he dashed round the corner, so he's just gonna wave.
Come back here. And Hanoka and Pryor, you said you were looking. Yeah, you went upstairs to the servants' quarters.
Yes.
Okay, you don't see anybody there that looks like a doll. What do you want to do? Where is Pryor?
Well, yay. He had to run down to go get milk. He did write it in the chat. He said that either you or I can run prior.
Okay. So, now the servants' quarters does have access to the servants' stairs, so the servants can come and go without being seen by the house staff, and that would lead to the staff stairs and corridors would lead to every room and all the way down to the kitchens. So, do you want to, I mean, if they're still posing as a servant, maybe it would be smart to take the servants' routes through the house?
Yes, that would be smart.
Okay. Okay. Titus.
Yes.
You hear footsteps on the stairs coming from above you.
Oh shit, he's moving quicker. He's just gonna just run all the way down the staircase. He's gonna still being stealthy because he can move while stealthing.
And
thanks to
yep. And you find
ranger shit.
And you find yourself in the kitchen.
Why is there a secret door to the staff kitchen? Okay.
Because,
all right. What?
Because access to the servants' corridors is always hidden behind a secret door.
I don't know. I don't even know. He's never even seen the servant. All right, well, he's off to go look and see if there's anything else.
Look, I mean, do you want to talk to any? Do you want to talk to any of the 2 or 3 staff members who are in the kitchen, who are looking at you as if to go, "Who the fuck is this?"
He's still got a 32 on his stealth, so they probably don't even notice him into the room. He's just, nope.
Oh, okay.
Do any of them look weird? You don't know what he's looking for. Does it look like a...
Do you want to make a perception check or an investigation, which of course would require like close inspection?
let's go with perception. He doesn't want to sit there and be like, ma'am, I need you to turn around real quick. Nope, sir, I need you to turn around real quick. Nope, dwarf, come here. Nope, not you. Okay. Yeah, 18.
You don't. They seem to be moving and behaving normally, even chatting amongst themselves, which is, and of course washing. There's noise going on, which is helping you to keep from being noticed. You know.
Yep. He's out of the room. And there's nothing in here that involves him. He doesn't see the weird person they've been talking about finding. He doesn't even know what they look like. So he's on again with a 31.
Okay. Where are you going to go look next?
He will go... Okay, so when he entered, he went to the left. All right, he's going to go back around and go to the right. So he'll run past the hallway where he sees Blood Dancer toying with the poor guard and just be like, damn. They just keep running.
Where else?
Alright, I'll let you catch your breath.
He's going to look for... to see if he can find like a big like decorated door or anything that would show like a master's quarters.
You do find an elaborate a beautifully carved door on the main floor that looks a little damaged.
Does it look like he could open it?
Yeah.
He will open it.
And
he will.
Slide a hand to open the door.
Okay. That is Dex plus proficiencies. That is. That's a 9. That's 9. Yeah.
I believe it's a plus 13
for
you.
Sleight of hand is 13. Yeah. Holy shit.
Same as your stealth. Okay.
23.
So you open the door carefully, and see a pale, slim woman looking through the desk, pulling out papers, inspecting them carefully, and placing them back where she found them. She's wearing an outfit that makes her look like a housemaid, but this does not look like housemaid behavior.
He's going to... Did he hear his friends at all in any given way say they were looking for someone who doesn't look normal or acts weird? Or did they just say we're looking for a housemaid?
I don't think they...
Santa probably would have said she looked kind of like a doll and was sort of pretty.
Well, they did describe her. Did you use the word Ningil?
Yeah, I think you did.
Well, that just means doll, so yeah.
Does this woman look like a doll?
She does.
Then speaking telepathically, just because he can with this one, would you happen to be the Ningil my friends are running around looking for?
She looks up, looking startled, and then her face splits to reveal like a spider-like face, and her body expands, and several extra limbs come out.
Two hands are in the air, and just Drake's behind him like, oi. I'm with the goblin, half-orc, dog guy, and giant woman.
You are one of the Emperor's chosen.
Yes. That would indeed be the name, yes.
Why are you here? The
They
building
came
is
to talk
supposed to be secure.
They came to talk to you. Matsuhiro was discovered, not really discovered, but some guys kind of threw it out there. He was allowed creatures like me, but not from this planet, to participate in the Jade Lotus games in hopes of making an ally to overpower the other dragons, is essentially what the guard kind of tattled and said.
You speak of the Starspawn.
Yes.
The Matsuhiro was supposed to establish an alliance on behalf of the Emperor.
The way a guard was talking, they're trying to use it as a way to gain more power than the other clans.
Thank you for your loyal service. The Emperor will hear of this.
I thank you. Do you know of any hidden doors? I came here to see if this guy had anything, but I'm not finding anything.
Your intention was to steal.
No, not really. I'm here more out of curiosity. I'm from a little bit further down than here.
Further down.
Yes. Yeah, a bit further down. And he'll, like, kind of tilt his head a little bit so she can see the purple drake standing next to him and the purple longbow across his back. And saying nothing else, just a little bit further down.
She retracts her extra limbs back into, mechanically, back into her humanoid form. Does anybody else know of this?
Of me or of you?
Of you. Of your origin.
No. Everyone thinks I'm from Shizen. And I'm sticking with that story. I was sent here for a reason, and it is not to get caught.
Then why tell me?
So you hopefully don't kill me. I told you nothing.
Very well. Know that I have information that would harm your position.
That is okay, but you remember as well, you rat me out, the Emperor's going to kill you.
How so?
He keeps my people secret just to be safe.
How do you think I know of your dragon's existence?
Exactly. So, just don't
The
go ratting out my
Emperor
people.
trusts us.
Mm-hmm. Just as the Emperor trusted my dragon to send me here.
You are here on the Emperor's business.
My dragons, but by request. It seems the Emperor's been having trouble keeping a certain group alive.
Indeed. There are many clans that do not wish...
Blood dance in the distance.
Yeah. Scamper. Huff. Come back here. Come on. Please, stop. There are many of other clans who do not seek unity, who are defiant in the face of the Emperor's law. They need to be brought to heel.
There might be a small issue with that. From everything I've seen and heard in this place, I think Matsuhiro might be one of those. And that is a tall order to ask of anyone to try and take these guys down.
Indeed. They are supposed to be the most loyal of the Emperor's servants, besides from the Wisenshi.
I'd like to say we deserve some credit.
You are not supposed to exist.
Depends who you ask.
You have done well. I'm sure the Emperor will reward you.
Thank you. I'm going to bugger off now and let my friends know that we can leave.
Before you go,
Yes.
do you have any information regarding the Lord of this house's plans?
I don't think they mentioned anything, but I did hear, again, two things. One, the Starspawn mentioned that the group that was sent here was an envoy to see how easy it would be for them to overtake this land. And from what I heard the guard again mention, it seems that they were trying to ally with the Starspawn in hopes of gaining more power to begin, I can assume, to overthrow the others.
Do you believe that this household was complicit in this conspiracy?
From the little they have mentioned of the member of this house that traveled with them, I do not think all of them were. I've heard tale of my travels on the way here of them and of their friend before. It seems they are rather helpful, but I would say most of this house was probably involved, though possibly, again, not him. Feel he may deserve some leniency.
Very well. Thank you again for your service.
I bid you a day. And he is back out the door and gone.
Mm-hmm. She likewise is going to make herself scarce. And also take advantage of the fact that the guard is away from the door to slip out of the mansion. So.
That is my check to go find friends and tell them we can GTFO because he talked to the lady.
Mm-hmm. So, is Pryor back? No, he's not. I imagine that Pryor and Hanoka would basically just be opening every servant door into every room, finding it empty, or finding a servant, apologizing and then going on their way again.
Yeah. Hi there. Oh, I'm sorry. I interrupted.
Yeah. And yeah. So, Blood Dancer, you still chasing the guard around? Or rather, letting the guard chase you around? Yes. Okay. All right. So, I imagine at some point, Pryor and Hanoka and or Titus are going to find yourselves in the hallway in a position where basically Danger Noodle and the guard just went by, leaving between where you are and the front door wide open.
Oh my.
Let us go. I think my longer range telepathy, the one that forges a bond between all of us.
Yeah. You already established that bond.
Yeah. Everyone would get a message after he talks to the Ningyo to just we can GTFO, folks. I found her and talked to her. And I would have felt a little pang of pain when Larry ran off and out of range. Because he would have forcefully broke the connection.
Okay.
I'm guessing everybody's waiting outside for Blood Dancer.
Yes.
So yeah, he is going to run towards the door and go, okay, Pryor, he definitely needs some more training, but I would say he passed the test. I say he mostly passed the test. He's trying to make sure the guard following him is within earshot as he gets to the door.
Oh good, you're all still out here.
Yeah, it was a test to see if you could catch a criminal. You didn't catch me, but man, I puffed out. You were right. He is persistent. I didn't even nick the pillow.
You what?
My job was to go in and try and steal a pillow without being caught. I didn't get a chance to grab it.
Bloody hell.
Blood Dancer just looks to Pryor as if to say, "Let me out here." Oh wait, Pryor's not here.
Pryor's not here.
But can...
He is on his way home now.
Okay.
He'll be probably like 5-10 minutes max.
Okay.
Okay.
Very good, sir.
Just bugger off, will you?
No!
Henry me, I'm out of breath. Hanoka, I'm out of breath. Can you carry me? Please.
Yes.
Once everybody's outside and we're all kind of just like regrouped up and looking, noticing Larry's gone. Again, Titus probably would have known, but he didn't care. Titus is going to go off and try and find a Jade Lotus shop and just mention to everybody that he's going to go look and see if they have anything to help make their team a little bit stronger.
Hurry.
He's off.
What? Oh yeah. In the meantime, Larry, you've been walking through the streets towards the Dragon's Palace, getting a few funny looks from the townsfolk. I was wondering why there is a goblin. From what clan were you again?
The ones that do the spirits and balance. I'm trying to remember. I have to go and look at the pin.
Kinoko.
Mm-hmm.
The Spore Druid clan, basically.
No. The Tenrai.
Tenrai. Life and Death clerics. Black and white.
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, they're wondering why a goblin wearing black and white is wandering around the town on his own. One of them even
imagine they're...
said, "Are you here for funeral rites, goblin?"
Not this time. I'm kind of looking for a friend, and they said he was with the dragon. And so...
What? Wait, you're saying that you're looking for your friend who's with the dragon? When you say the dragon, are you referring to Matsuhiro?
Yes.
Well, I'm sure if Matsuhiro is talking to one of your friends, he won't want to be interrupted.
Oh. I kind of wanted to, see him one last time before, we'll probably go out of here.
What do you mean?
Do you think I can just say hi, or... Well, I'm assuming we're going out of here, and if he's with the dragon, I can't really get him, can I?
Your clan speaks to the dead, yeah?
Well, he's not going to die, I imagine. I imagine he's in the care of the dragon who won't kill him, at least I hope. If he does die, at least I can talk to him every time, but, if he's not dead, I can't really, it's not like I can send, letters to him.
Everyone dies eventually. I'm sure you'll get your chance. I'll be a good little goblin and go back to town, eh?
Well, okay. If you see Thraxius, can you tell him I said hi? If you see him out of here? Yes.
Thraxius, the guy that's wanted for murder.
He didn't murder, but that's what the guard said, but...
I'm sorry, correction, patricide.
He didn't do that!
Oh yeah? Who did kill his father then? Was it you?
His father was doing some shifty things, and you may have heard it was patricide, but it wasn't. You don't talk ill about my friend, please.
If they're a lawbreaker, we can talk about them however we wish. Now, were you involved?
Look, don't make it be your funeral right today, then. Okay? He's my friend, and I wish him to be respected. There's a balance of life and death, and I can make the balance in yours. So please, don't talk ill about my friend.
You really should have kept your mouth shut. Would
My
you like
friend
to...
is.
Would you roll initiative, please?
Oh dear.
Knights. No, just he went off on his own. So there's just a goblin wearing the wrong clan colours, wandering around the palace district.
Come on, Hanoka, let's go find him. We'll meet outside the Jade Lotus shop.
Yeah, a little bit. So.
I'd say leaning an arm on her shoulder, panting.
Larry, roll initiative, please.
I did the wrong thing. I did the Jade Lotus thing. My bad.
What you doing? Okay, it was
I did a noodle!
You noodled. You got a 12. Okay. So the knights go first.
The knights?
Yeah, there's two of them.
I thought it was just one guy.
Nope. It wasn't just one guy. They don't patrol alone. They have partners. So, how many hit points do you have left?
32.
Do all of those...
Yeah, and all those hit. Because I have an AC of 14.
And that's 8 d6 plus...
I thought it would have been, I had to do an intimidation thing. Well, that knocks me the hell out.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So... the rest of the party would have been aware that Larry was interested, because he was talking about it to the guard before you went in, that he was interested in where the dragon lived. And since he walked the opposite direction when the rest of you went in the house, it's probably safe to assume that that's the direction he went.
Hey, Larry. From himself.
You catch up just in time to see an unconscious goblin being stabilized. A pair of basically handcuffs. What are they called?
Shackles?
Yeah, shackles works. Yeah, they put some shackles on him, and they're dragging him toward the big castle. Yeah, shackles is right. What do you do?
Finding our friend.
You're really quiet there, Shan. Do you want to get closer to your microphone?
Excuse me. Thanks for finding our friend.
You know this guy?
Yeah. Was he looking for Was he looking for our friend that got taken by the dragon? He's having a hard time dealing with it.
Yeah, he was rather insistent.
Oh, sincerest apologies, sir. He really misses our friend. Apologies.
Well,
Take your eyes off him for one moment.
Well, he threatened a guard. So now he's under arrest.
Please, sir. He's grieving at the moment. He's not making the best decisions. Can you please let him off just this once?
Not up to me. Sorry.
Please. Puppy eyes.
Tell you what, why don't you and the rest of your friends come with us? You can plead his case to the magistrate.
gonna get him out of this, man.
Titus, Hanoka, opinions, concerns?
I just went off to the Jade Lotus shop, so
Oh,
he's
okay.
not there. It's
Okay.
prior, because their plan was to meet at the Jade Lotus shop.
Okay.
So I think it's prior Hanoka Blood Dancer.
Okay.
The Emperor's
didn't
not
think-
going to be very happy
Well,
if
I did not think Larry would get knocked unconscious. I'm not going to lie.
the
He
Emperor's
threatened
not
a
gonna-
knight.
I know. I just
I thought my
I just
intimidation
didn't
would
know what
have to
was
go
his plan.
first.
Blood Dancer will look very sorry and go, look, the Emperor's
Even if your
chosen.
intimidation had been successful, sometimes people's response to being intimidated is
It's
punch.
the fight.
Yeah, but wouldn't they be scared first? You know, wouldn't they have like a moment of, oh shit, what am I gonna do?
I have a character like that. He punches
Eh.
first when he's scared. But yeah, Blood Dancer's just gonna go. Part of the Emperor's chosen. I know he's a bit of a muppet. Things are gonna end up worse for you if we don't get him back.
The Emperor's chosen.
Yes. Do you really want to? I know he's a muppet, but he's a muppet we kind of need.
So, you're saying this goblin is part of the group of Jade Lotus contestants that believe that by doing well in the Jade Lotus competitions, they can prove to the rest of Chaipan that the tribes can work well together. Yes?
Doing what we were told by the Emperor.
Uh-huh. How do you think that's going so far? Do you think you're actually making a good example? Do you think you're proving anything with this malarkey?
I think we will.
Will.
Yeah.
Tell me. Is this the same Jade Lotus team that messed up relations with an otherworldly race that could have strengthened Chaipan?
Oh no, they were planning to invade.
Oh yeah, I'm sure that's the
You
official
guys.
story. I'm aware that that's the official story.
I just did not mention that, by the way.
Sorry?
Oh, they were also planning on
invasion.
stabbing you guys in the back. And Blood Dancer actually believes that to be true. So
Persuade.
can I roll persuasion?
Yes.
+7. Nat
Nice.
20. They were planning on stabbing you guys in the back.
Is that so?
Mhm.
Still. What you and your party are trying to do isn't going to work. And by imprisoning this guy, we can put a stop to this nonsense right now.
Please don't. We need the goblin. We need the goblin.
I'm sure you can find another goblin. They look
No,
like.
we need this goblin.
Do you? Well, maybe
Yeah.
you should discipline him a bit better so he doesn't go off on his own, mouthing off to knights. Eh?
Okay. If we promise to do that, will you please give him back?
It's not up to me. But you can plead your case to the magistrate.
Yeah, I don't trust your justice system.
I believe Lundfist is there as well, yes?
Oh, is he back? Yay.
Yeah. So I'll catch you up. As you may recall, Larry went off on his own towards the Dragon's Palace. So while you guys were infiltrating the mansion, which you've successfully done and left again, by the way, Larry was trying to get an audience with the dragon so that he could see Thraxius one last time. And he got rather angry with the knights that were standing in his way and threatened them, basically. Oh shit, where did Larry go? He's typing.
He probably feels bad again.
Okay, so anyway, he threatened the knights attacked. Now they stabilized him and arresting him, and okay, so Lone Fist and Hanoka are there. Blood Dancer's doing most of the talking at the moment, trying to convince these guards to let Larry go. And the knight is saying that it's not up to him, that it's up to the magistrate. But if you all can come with him and plead your case to the magistrate, and maybe they'll be able to make the decision to let him go. But yeah, but that doesn't mean, even if he does go to jail, that doesn't mean he's gone, does it? And he's probably not going to go to jail because Pryor and Hanoka are there too. We're not in a condition to fight. I know. But I know that Pryor has a high charisma and can probably help. I kind of took this as he was going to be No, he's not going to be executed. No. It's like you don't trust me. Anyway. You don't trust me? Alright. I'm going to cry now. I won't let him leave us. I'll argue that Matsuhiro will be warden or probation officer for Larry. Okay. So, would you like to try persuading the knight prior?
I can try and make the argument, but he had said that he's not the one in charge of the decision, so...
Right. He's also, by the way, expressed his own prejudice against the clan unity. And he sees this as an opportunity to... The knight clearly sees this as an opportunity to end the Emperor's Chosen and what they stand for, or at least hammer a nail into its coffin. So,
yeah,
I believe that both you and Blood Dancer would have high enough passive insight to know that the whole "it's not up to me" is just an excuse. And what he's really doing is taking advantage, is being a bastard.
Yeah, I'll basically argue that we aren't just Jade Lotus tamers, but we're also adventurers, and we're quite often in dangerous or quite deadly situations. And to leave him in my care, and for us to leave Matsuhiro, we would basically be ending up getting killed off at some point soon anyway.
So
Not
what
that
you're
I
saying
actually-
is that leaving him in your care would be a death sentence.
More or less. And the more grand the failure, the more happy you'll be that the Emperor's Chosen ended.
Okay. Can you roll persuasion? Feel free to. I'm sure Blood Dancer will be lending their support.
Yes. He will just, like, gently nudge Prior in front.
Oof. Look, I know what you're trying to do, and it's very nice and all that you're looking out for this goblin. I'm touched that he's got friends at all, but I'm gonna need a little bit more convincing, if you know what I mean. And he holds out his hand, palm up.
I pass
Just
him
in case
4
this
gold.
helps, by the way, doesn't Prior get his own +4 from the aura, or does that not work like that?
I don't know.
I don't know if a 15 would help at all, but if it does, then you'd have that too.
Does he have an
I
order
don't
that
have
helps with
any
skill checks?
on.
I thought that was for saves.
For my protection aura, it's just saves.
Oh, damn.
Blood
Dang, that's
Dancer.
right.
Blood Dancer could do bardic inspiration though.
Yeah, take an inspiration.
So add a D8 to that, please. There we go. 16. Fine. I don't need the paperwork anyway. Take your goblin. And he unlocks the shackles and shoves Larry towards you.
Can I pick him up?
Sure.
Be gentle with the goblin baby, sir. Come on. I look after you. Blood Dancer begins to walk away, gently patting him on the back, and you get a D8 cure wounds.
Okay. So 5. So Larry's conscious and has 5 hit points.
No, that was Prior's roll there.
Oh yeah,
The
that's
inspiration.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your healing.
Just checking what my plus is. It's a +2. And Larry, you heal 7 as you're being carried away like a baby by Blood Dancer. I'm not a light goblin.
What is the fire for, if I may ask?
That was just the inspiration roll for Prior before.
Oh yeah, sorry. I'm like, I know you got Radiant's Race, but I don't know why. I'm like, my mind's like, what's that 8 for?
Wander away from the group, Larry. We were really worried about you.
Sorry, I read the laws and the chivalry thing inside Prior's place, and I wanted to at least say goodbye.
No, I
Or at least, talk to him. Sorry, I got a bit
something I
heated.
could maybe sort out later.
I got a bit heated. Sorry.
It's okay.
I'm not the greatest by myself when thinking rationally.
It's alright. I will pass him to Lone Fist because he is a bit heavy.
Good
They
rule of
attacked you for insulting them.
Yes.
He's only 48 pounds.
Yeah, but Blood Dancers just run a dozen laps around the mansion.
Has Larry learned yet to not wander off from the party?
Larry's kind of, well, kind to himself right now, kind of down in thought. He's trying to reason with himself that he shouldn't do, something by himself, considering that he doesn't have his cool that he usually does have with people.
Especially in this area, try and keep myself close to you so that I can either talk our way out of it, or worst case, I will punch my way out of it.
Jade Lotus shop, and then let's get our butts out of here. Or are we going to stick around for the tournament?
Personally, I don't want to be here as much as... If I can't see my friend, I would like to kind of get out of here if I'm not reminded of what I can't have in my, at least talk to.
Yeah.
He's a nice person, it's just, he shouldn't be... Never mind, the guards are going to say something else, so...
The guards have left.
Yeah.
They're keeping an eye on at a distance, but they have left.
Larry's eyes are kind of down at the ground because he's just been he's just been passed around, but I don't think he's been picked up by Pryor just yet. So I have him kind of like standing on the ground, just kind of looking around.
I thought Blood Dancer
was holding him and then passed him to Pryor because Heavy and Blood Dancer is out of breath.
I think you all need a long rest. Personally.
Yeah. I was going to wait till we got out the city and then put a tiny hut up.
While this is going on, Titus, you said that you went to the... Sorry, go on.
I was going to say, we got to pick up Pryor first. Titus first.
Titus, yes. Titus, who is at the Jade Lotus shop. And I was about to ask, anything in particular you're doing while you're at the Jade Lotus shop, waiting for the others?
Yes. He would, go inside and, he's looking, one, to buy empty Jade Lotuses and to see if there's any creature he sees in there that could come helpful in his pursuits or just to the group in general, because it seems like the group is going to get into a lot of pain and they need more people, or they need more help.
Okay. Hi, it is you again. Nice to see you.
Does this person, Titus? I don't think Titus would know him.
Oh yeah, because that was Thraxius.
Yeah, Thraxios still has her necklace on. It's locked up currently.
Yep. So yeah, there's a young girl behind the counter. What can I do for you?
I was looking for Jade Lotuses.
Well, yes, of course. That's why you came here.
Yes, I was wondering, how much are they?
Well, that depends on which one you want, silly.
What about empty ones?
Oh, empty ones are 50.
50? Oh, great lord. Okay,
I was told that I was charging too little.
I don't remember how much, I was home when I last bought some, so it's probably more in a different location. Can I take 5?
Oh,
And
certainly.
he'll hand her 250 gold. She's 230 actually. 5,000. Hold up, the math is not mathing. Hold on.
There you are.
I just worked. So you'd have 50. That's actually damage right. Okay. 50, 300, and then 5 empty. Okay.
Are you okay?
Yes, it's just been a long day. Much has happened.
Do you need somewhere to rest?
No. I think, my friends may have somewhere in mind. I'm honestly not too sure.
Okay.
Forgive me, I'm not too knowledgeable about things up here. What creatures do you have that would help a hunter, or may possibly be from the abyss or
What-
the aberrant? Really,
You're looking
Oh my
for aberrant or abyssal creatures?
that's what I'm used to. If you have something else here, that may help with some kind of hunting, that'd be nice. I
What do you
am usually a hunter.
What do you intend to hunt?
Creatures from the abyss or the aberrant.
Oh, okay. I have heard of a monster that is specifically created to hunt abyssal creatures.
Which monster are you talking about?
It is quite terrifying. It looks like a large metallic spider. Have you seen of one?
Would he realize what she's talking about?
You may have actually seen them, since they tend to be made by the drow.
Oh, was she talking about metal? God, I don't even. Are they metal driders?
No.
Oh, I have no idea. As a player, anyway.
Trying to find it in the book because I can't remember its name. I just have the picture in my brain.
Okay.
Oh, there it is. The Retriever.
What in the world is that? The next question then would be, are we high enough level for Titus to even use that thing?
No.
Okay. Let me double check something.
It looks like this. Ta-dung.
Oh, that is kind of creepy.
Yeah. Its purpose is to fetch demons from the abyss and drag them back to the Underdark, so that the drow can do horrible things to the demons.
It's terrifying, but that makes sense. I've heard tale of a monstrosity. It's
from the demons.
like a giant insect. Do you know what I speak? He's talking about a Rimmeraz, but he doesn't actually know what it's called. He just, again, heard stories of it.
There are many large insect creatures. Are you looking for one that burrows, climbs, or flies?
This one would burrow. I've heard it looks somewhat like a centipede.
Oh, is it the one that is hot?
I think so. I'm afraid I'm not too sure. I've never actually seen one with my own eyes.
I have one.
Let me just look at some quick.
Would you like the adult or the young one?
An adult would be great.
You said that the retrievers are creepy. I think these things are creepy.
Rimmeraz are terrifying, but they were great.
Yes.
Looking for something, because yeah, a big portion of his backstory is he hunts Illithid, and I just saw a cool creature that is in Spelljammer. What is that thing?
What have you found?
It's called a Void Scavier.
A void what?
A Void Scaver. Scavier.
Scaver.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, a Void Scaver. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, it's like a big shark thing.
Yeah.
Huh.
It looks really creepy, but looks kind of cool. I have my D&D Beyond just cycled to where it's just, like aberrant creatures and stuff. That's the only reason I even noticed that thing.
Interesting. Okay, let's not get distracted. Rimaraz.
Yes.
Do you have another that you wish to trade? Or are you just buying?
Buying would be fine. What would the price on something like that be?
I think 11,000.
Oh, great heavens. Okay. Yeah, that is definitely not something that's going to be happening. All right. Yeah.
Maybe there is something that you could do for me.
I could possibly help. I'm afraid I have a prior arrangement with some friends.
Oh.
What is it you seem to be after?
No, that's okay. If you have somewhere else to be and something else to do, I do not want to get in between you and your friends. I thought you were traveling alone. I am sorry.
No, it's okay. It's okay. Technically, I'm never alone, and he's gonna kind of absentmindedly gesture to where the Drake is standing, just patiently.
Oh, that is a cute dragon thing. I do not recognize the color.
He was a gift in a low point in my life. He, due to the help of some magic, we are permanently bound together. As long as I live, we both live.
My people form similar bonds.
If you don't mind me asking, what are your people? I'm afraid you just look like a human to me. I had not heard of humans forming such bonds.
I am not exactly human. And she just flicks a fox-like tail from behind the counter and...
I must ask that you forgive me for such an uneducated assumption.
It is okay.
I will...
You seem like someone I can open up to.
I thank you. It is only kind that should you feel so safe with me, I should at least share the same. And he will open up his, cloak a little bit, so the second set of hands can be seen before he folds them back up.
Fascinating.
I thank you. If you don't mind, I will just probably buy some more lotuses. Empty ones. I'm afraid I do not have that kind of money at the current moment. So can I just get maybe 5 more lotuses?
Certainly.
I will be on my way. I thank you. And you'll buy 5 more lotuses.
Okay. By the time you're done with the transaction, she's, I imagine the rest of the party will be coming towards the Jade Lotus shop. You coming out with with your arms full of Jade Lotuses.
Oh, they've all been shoved in a bag of holding. He's like, meh.
Okay.
You carry him. I'm too tired and puffed out to carry him.
Larry's conscious now, right?
Yes.
Why can't he walk?
Because Blood Dancer's afraid he's going to run off.
Larry, you might want to give them some assurances.
He's just holding onto one of their pants legs. He's just, kind of quiet and just holding onto one of their leg, Therefore, they'd probably feel if he's gone.
Character sheet with my newly acquired Jade Lotus. Dang it. Yeah, this scabbard thing looks so
Carry
cool.
him. Or me, or both.
Anthony, out of curiosity, if they would have had a scabbard, how much would that have cost?
They're not a terrestrial creature.
Dang it, yeah, that's true. I'd have to go off-world to find one.
They literally swim through the void. Yeah.
One day, Scabbard, you look like something that would be too much fun to not mess with.
I'm sorry, what? It's like a shark that swims through the flagellum?
It's an astral creature that it's like a piranha kinda.
That's terrifying.
It looks horrifying, but I think it's cool.
There's a few different variations of them too.
Yep. And they are huge. So imagine something that big, except it's the size of Jaeger and Colombo. That'd be a freaky one. Alright. What is the plan, folks? Are we going off to bed? Or are we going off to...
Yeah, we're going to basically make camp outside of the city.
Okay. Are you staying with... so you're leaving the capital, Matsushita, but you're staying within Matsuhiro territory to make camp?
Just so that we can get some rest and heal up, because we're all in pretty rough shape.
Yes. Fair enough. Everybody okay with that?
I am okay with
I imagine we probably would have covered some ground, though, right? So we're not, like, front door to the city.
Right on the
to the left.
doorstep.
Oh yeah, as long as we have some daylight to burn, I think we should be moving on to our next destination.
Okay. Which territory are you going to next?
Don't we still have to go see that flump in...
Got a deal we gotta pay back to a flump, yep.
In
I'm just looking at the map, remember...
I'm going to bring the map.
Yeah, it's Zokyo. Because I believe we were purposely going around the Kanoko clan section.
So...
Yeah, it's in Zogyo. Yeah, the plan was...
So, you're in Matsuhiro at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
And you're in order to get to Zokyo, you're going to have to pass through Tanako territory or Wasensi, Banjin, and Kanoko.
I am fine for whatever group choice. I am open.
Didn't we just come from the Wazenshi
You went from
territory?
yes, but if you look on the map, the border, like if you don't want to go through Tanako, then you're going to have to go clockwise around around the Forbidden City and pass through. But you said you wanted to avoid Kanoko, right? So
I'm trying to remember if that was part of our goal or not.
Kanoko, where all the Spore Druids came from, and you have seen a few nasty members of them on your travels, but you've also come across some sneaky bastard Tanako. So I suppose you could also just say fuck it to borders and get in the river and let the river take you all the way downstream to the sea. And Zokyo,
We can at least follow the river and kind of just ignore the provincial borders.
Mm-hmm.
I just can't... he may be able to swim, so let's avoid that one. He's probably encountered water, but I doubt his first thought was ever, hey, let me jump in that and flail my hands around.
Well, you could at least walk far enough. You could walk south enough to come to the riverbank and camp there and decide in the morning whether you want to go west or south following the river. And possibly passing under the Forbidden City as you do so.
I like the idea of camping out beside a river.
Cool.
We can do the fishings.
You want to catch some fish?
Yes.
Has anybody got rods, or are you going hand fishing?
Hand fishing.
I'm going to use my javelins.
That works too. Spear fishing.
Yeah.
Ooh, I could polymorph myself into something that could herd the fishies towards you.
Before we leave town,
Yes.
Titus would grab cook's tools,
Would grab what?
like a cooking kit, and then
Oh, a mess kit.
a mess kit, and then
Cooking
I don't want
utensils.
whatever we need to skin an animal, and he's going to grab that stuff and then follow.
Okay. Whatever you need to skin an animal. A knife, usually.
Well, I wasn't sure if
I
there
was
was a
going to say
kit for it
that
or
would be
not.
a skinning knife.
Don't
If there's
think-
not a kit for it, then he will get a knife.
I don't think there's a tanner's kit or anything like that. Which is strange.
In the real world, you'd want to look for either a skinning knife or a fillet knife.
Yeah, you can use. I've seen my dad fillet a deer before, and several hundred fish. So yeah, I knew you need at least a knife, but I don't know what else. He kind of just strung the deer up in our garage, gutted it, and let the blood drip, and we were like, okay.
I've cleaned some fish.
Yeah,
once.
other
It
than
was
there's a certain one, I don't know.
Not pleasant. Never doing it again.
How much would both of those kits cost me?
Alright, let's take a look.
Well, the one kit and a big knife, I guess. Oh, sorry, I have a mess kit. It came with my explorer's pack, I think.
Cool.
So I would just need the thing. The big knife.
Okay.
Couldn't you just use a dagger?
You know what? I haven't used my dagger to stab anything, so yeah, my dagger's probably pretty clean. Yep, never mind, that works. Yep, so we've got everything we need. Never mind.
Fair enough. Okay. Okay.
Forgot that was kind of one of the things I made this guy for.
Have any of you got camping gear, i.e. a explorer's kit?
Explorer's kit? Yes, explorer's pack.
I
Fantastic.
have my tiny hut and I was working on that new spell.
What new spell?
The combination of the mansion and the tiny hut to create a fancy tiny hut, basically.
Are you high enough level to cast Magnificent Mansion? I don't think you are.
I think Magnificent's a 7th level spell, if I remember
Yeah.
right from
See if he's
Wilhelm.
got
I can
it.
check real quick.
Yeah. In order to modify Magnificent Mansion, you have to know Magnificent Mansion, I'm afraid.
Yep, 7th level spell.
Uh-huh.
Dang
So,
it.
anyway.
Okay then, just a fancy tiny hut then. With bedrolls and pillows.
So you head on down to the river. Lots of the citizens seem to sigh an audible sigh of relief as you leave the city.
Stick my tongue out.
And as you make camp on the river,
I just would like to go hunting for dinner.
What would you like to hunt for specifically?
He would just go out there and see if he could find a deer or something, and he'd try and sneak up on him.
Yeah.
And just,
Oh, Fryer was going to try fishing.
why not? Extra food. We can get all of it. I have a whole drake I have to feed, so I have to bring down extra. Because I sure don't have good berry.
Fair. You probably should.
So, yeah, probably. That was his.
Yep.
Stealth.
There's not a lot of deer around here, but there are lots of rabbits running around the fields and stuff like that.
Does he see any big prey near the river, like anything coming to feed that he can hunt and kill? That's not a dragon that he can hunt and kill.
No,
That looks like be something he can bring down pretty quick.
All right. Let's see what we
If not, I will track down 100 rabbits. Yeah, this is all. It's not big enough drake to have wings, so I imagine it's a very hungry drake. Yeah.
All right. So we're in. You're hunting for beasts, things you can eat. No. Why isn't there a river option? That's silly.
Does he just see like 6 mud crabs hanging out, listening to a disco music?
Crocodile. Giant crocodile.
Perfect. It's a crocodile. We won't be expecting this. This shall be a ultra surprise, and that means sneak attack or assassinate. DOS activate.
All right.
A holy shit.
Oh, that's a crit.
How does assassinate work with crit? Because assassinate already makes it a crit if they're unexpecting. Would that triple my die?
No, it doesn't stack, unfortunately.
It doesn't? Okay. Oh, this is very confusing then.
So it's just a crit. Let me just double check though.
Dang. Yeah, I'm not sure because I've never played a. Yeah, it just says whenever you score a crit
If you have advantage on your
attack
attack rolls against any creature that hasn't taken a turn of the combat, yeah. In addition, any hit you score against a creature that is surprised is a critical. So they're both critical instead of just one.
Okay, so, that works.
So you get to roll double the damage for both hits. See if you can one-shot a giant croc. Which is a huge animal, by the way. I've never had crocodile, but I've had alligator. I imagine that it tastes similar.
I mean, I reckon. Is that math? Yep. It's the 10. The 5 1 multiply? No, okay. Okay. 6 to uno.
Close. Roll initiative.
That is A-okay. My initiative never has. The Croc's probably going to beat me out of it.
Oh. Okay. How far away were you?
Probably like the full range of his longbow, not being at disadvantage. He wouldn't get too close.
Full range of the longbow, so like 600 feet?
Not like this full range before he gets disadvantage, so like 150.
150. Okay. The giant croc is going to climb out of the river and run at you, moving 60 feet, and that's all it can do. Your turn.
Alrighty. I'm going to bonus action hide so I can get advantage on this and hopefully finish taking out this croc.
Hits.
Oh, that was just my stealth, so I can get advantage on these.
You're a rogue, yes?
Yes.
Then you can bonus action steady aim to give yourself advantage.
Wait, what? That's a thing?
Yeah. It was introduced in Tash's Cauldron of Everything.
Oh, I was lied to. Why'd you do this to me, Tasha's? I did not know that.
It's a level 3 ability.
Oh, okay, wow. Can you add that to my thing? I didn't know that. So, we're just gonna... It's a lot more advantage. Lotus, why do you do so much damage? I mean, I like it, but like, damn. It's 2d8 plus. This is the first ever rogue I've played, so this is just a whole bunch of just new crap for me.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I really should have checked out Tasha's when I made this character, but I really didn't, and it's starting to bite me in the ass.
No
24-4.
So...
Hey, Tasha's, come here.
Yeah, that's more than enough to put him down. There's more enough meat to feed you, your Drake, and the rest of the party, especially if you get some fish as well.
Alrighty. He is going to, with the Drake's help, start dragging back his croc.
Action. So, as a bonus action, you give yourself advantage on your next attack, but you cannot move this turn. That's basically steady aim.
Oh, that's not bad at all, actually. Wow.
Yep. So, dead croc. The others going fishing. Stick some javelins into the river. Anybody else?
Yeah.
And those of you who are going hand fishing, you'd be walking into the water and doing unarmed strikes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just going to do my like 5 javelins.
Okay.
And then I have to go and pick up my son from his grandma.
That's okay. We can put a pin in it here if you want. So after you're done fishing, oh wow, yeah, that's 4 fish right there. I'm using my hands. I suggest you attack them recklessly so you have advantage. But anyway, once you've finished catching fish,
God, I see the rage just splashing through the water trying to catch a fish.
yeah. Once you finish fishing,
Sorry.
once you finish fishing and Blood Dancer sets up the tiny hut so you can all go sleep, go get a long rest, get all your hit points and spell slots back, and level up.
Thank the Lord.
Yay!
Oh man, I get 3d6 sneak attack damage now, I think.
Oh,
and
crap,
I
I
get
think
all
the Vulture Paladin's nothing. There's 1 or 2 levels where it's literally just, they don't get, like, anything. Oh no, there's subclass spells.
Okay. I hope you guys at home have enjoyed this as much as we've enjoyed playing. This game's kind of full, but we do have other games available, including some in-person games if you happen to live near Llanelli in Wales. But yeah, message me, leave a comment on this video, or come find me in the Games and Geekery Discord server. There's a link down below. And in the meantime, no matter what role you play, have a good game.